What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? We back. It's another watch party. What a big game today. I'm on the phone with my boy AJ right now. We are queuing up for probably one of the most exciting group matches, probably the most exciting group match of the Copa America. Brazil versus Colombia. Brazil with an S. That's what we're doing now, since we're being so proper with all these countries' names in the Euros. Turkey, Czechia. I'm going to go ahead and start pronouncing my Brazil with an S. I'm going to wait till my Brazilians kind of tap in and let me know if I'm being respectful or not. Now that the U.S. is out, again, the U.S. is out, so it is a wrap. Brazil is now my adopted team. That's the team I want to win this competition. No longer are they just the automatic favorites going into matches. And as a matter of fact, they are the underdogs coming into this match. A lot of turmoil without, without Neymar on the squad. But they still have a lot of young guns, as I'm seeing them during the national anthem. I'm seeing Bruno Guimaraes. I'm seeing Lucas Paqueta. We all know the Vinicius Juniors, the Rodrigos of the world, the Militaos in the back with Marquinhos. This is a squad, but they just haven't quite shown it. And so really looking to see what they do here against the Colombia side that hasn't lost in 24 matches. Over 2 years. The last time they lost was against Argentina in 2022. So this is going to be a good one. This is a good one to turn up for. We here. Ash, you excited? I don't even think you're on my live. You're just here, but he's here with me. And we are watching along as these guys warm up. It's hot out here. Y'all wondering why I'm wearing a tank top? It is absolutely smoldering here in LA. I can only imagine what the temperature is in Santa Clara, where they are at Levi Stadium. Matter of fact, Alexa, what's the temperature in Santa Clara?
Right now, in Santa Clara, California, it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus. 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is sweltering. Absolutely, bro. Like that is crazy. So yeah, it's hot up this West Coast. That's why I got my tank top on. It's hot just sitting inside. I wanted to go ahead and do this outside, but I love being in the studio, man. We're gonna be here. I put the studio together for this very purpose, so we gonna make it do what it do. Come tap in with me. We watching live. This game should be real exciting. We here. Oh man, I'm already damn near about to pass out. Can we just talk about how cold these away jerseys of Colombia are? Now the stands seem to be packed. It seems to be a lot of yellow in the stands, and you can't tell whether it's for Brazil or for Colombia. I know for a fact that Colombian fans travel very well. So really interested to see kind of what the makeup of this stadium is. Let me try to go ahead and get some of the stadium sounds up in here. We see Luis Diaz on the screen. He's going to be really important as Colombia look to continue their win streak or their unbeaten record and go forward. Again, a tie for Colombia puts them at the top of the group. It's nothing. Brazil, they would want to look to win this game and go out first, as to avoid playing a hungry Uruguay in the next round in the knockout stages. We see James over there. Seems ready to go. Always with the fresh cut. I know James travels with a barber. He must travel with somebody. Have you ever seen James with like a rough cut? Man stays fresh. So we gonna hear that here. We are live, y'all. Come on, tap in. Tap on in with us. A lot of yellow floating around the stadium. I guess the two teams, both their colors are yellow, so you wouldn't expect it any less. But they have packed out Levi Stadium, man. What is the capacity of Levi Stadium, man? What? This has got to be at least 70,000. 68,500 is what Google is telling me right now. Just an easy Google search. So, yeah, they packing it out. They definitely packing it out. This is the game to watch. And it is live next. Let's go ahead and look at some of these starting lineups then, as we look into Brazil, Colombia. On the other side of the bracket, Costa Rica is playing Paraguay. Let me see. Let me double check before I show you the lineups. So Brazil is in second place currently with 4 points. So if they tie, um, they'll be fine. Costa Rica, if they win and beat Paraguay, they're going to get 4 points. If Brazil lose, things could get tricky. But even if Brazil lose, they're pretty much all the way through because they're ahead on goal differential. They smacked up Paraguay so badly in that second game. You remember Vinicius went ham, damn near had a hat trick. So, this game is really more about kind of preparing for that next round, right? It's about showing who's dominant. Obviously, Brazil is not going to want to lose this game, even though if they lose, they'll be in the same position they'll be in. I think Costa Rica and Paraguay are pretty much out of it. But let's look at the lineups as they're showing it on TV too. I'm gonna show it right here. Lucas Paqueta in here. Let's see. Man, it is hot. It really. I went for a bike ride today. Never felt so good in my life. My knee is getting back. About to be back on the field. You're about to see more GoPro content coming soon. It's that kind of vibe. Yeah, let's take a look at this right now. We got, Allison Becker, Danilo as the captain. We never talked about Danilo captaining Brazil team. I think that's really interesting. Something I wouldn't have guessed. I would have guessed it would have been either Marquinhos or Allison Becker. Militao in the back with Marquinhos. Those are two of the best center backs in the Copa America, in my opinion. Wendell on the left. Don't know too much about him. Gomes in the middle next to Bruno Guimaraes, and Rafinha gets his start back. He didn't start in the last game, and they played better in the last game, but we'll see. Rafinha is back in the starting lineup with Lucas Paqueta in that middle. Lucas Paqueta, remember, he is on the hook in the UK for a betting scandal. We do not know what the status of that is. This could be his last his last competitive competition in a long time, depending on what happens with that. We got Rodrigo up top and Vinicius on the left. Meanwhile, Cordoba, Diaz, and James Rodriguez start up top for Colombia, with Lerma in the middle, with Rios, Arias in the middle. And we are underway. Come tap in with me. We live, youtube.com/@eprayball. I'm here with my boy. We're just big chicken chilling. And here comes Brazil, starting off just as hard as they did against Paraguay. And Vargas, the Colombian keeper, looked like he's having some issues dealing with the sunlight in this bright stadium. Munoz, Sanchez, and Cuesta and Machado make up that back line for Colombia. And suddenly, Rafinha already dealing with an injury. I don't know what's going on. Machado, when he kicked the ball, must have swung through him. And yeah, that's a painful one. Yikes. Yikes. We here, y'all. Instagram, I'm tapped in. I'm gonna get off Instagram in a little bit. Chivo said, who I got, brother? Brazil or Colombia? I'm going with Brazil, bro. Brazil for the rest of the tournament, all the way through. Football or clothing? What's up, Mookie? JJ joined. What's happening, JJ? Yeah, definitely going for Colombia. Come tap in with me. Instagram.com. YouTube.com/@eatprayball. We here. Brother, this looks like quite a game. A lot of pressure. Colombia already got it in the middle. No. I don't know what this means. Like, is this tournament Vinicius trying to stake his claim as like that guy for Brazil? Is he not already that guy for Brazil while Neymar's out? And if Neymar's out and comes back, is he no longer that man, the number 10 on Brazil? I don't know how he can't be. But the one thing I know is my man, Guy Fonseca, Jumped on in here, man. Brazil. I'm going for Brazil today, Guy. Holla at me. I'm surprised you're not up in Santa Clara right now watching this game. You travel well in Americas, especially for Brazil. He said, just narrate the game, bro. Hey, I'm not here to narrate. I'm just here to watch. This is just a watch party. I'm just trying to make sure my people out here are watching the game, know all they need to know about the game, and are enjoying it, you know? He said, I'm on a flight. I can't stream or do anything, of course. I'm your only hope. Well, tap on in, Guy. If you want a better experience, youtube.com/@eatprayball. Wait, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it in my story. I forgot to do that for this game. But we're here. But yeah, man. The boy Guy is on his way to Italy. Always the lavish vacations, man. Can I come with you? Why didn't you hit me? That sounds good, though. I hope with this heat I'm feeling out here, I hope you're going to be somewhere coastal like Positano or something like that. I really hope you enjoy. I will let you know how this game is going. Already, Brazil is starting off. Rafinha got to be offsides. Brazil starting off on the front foot, though. Oscar I don't know why I was about to call you Munoz, but that's your name. Oscar Munoz. What's happening, Oscar? What's happening? We are watching Brazil. Tap in with me on the YouTube, youtube.com/@eatprayball. You said just come? All right, I'm coming through. You know you ain't got to say nothing but a word, Guy. I will hop right on the plane and get on out there, even though I've decided to stay very domestic this summer. Got to cut costs. Not to mention there's just a lot to watch. Let's go ahead and tell Instagram where we're at. What's up, Instagram? We are live. We are watching the Brazil versus Colombia Copa America matchup. The results of this game don't really matter, but it's really about who takes the top of the table. Brazil's going to want to come out and show their strength. So come on, watch live with me. This link right here or youtube.com/@eatprayball. Come tap in with me. I'll see y'all there. Peace. Oh, man, it's hot. Yeah, I think it's actually really crazy that Colombia has just been winning silently, and still they haven't gotten higher, very highly ranked within South America. Again, last loss, April of 2022 against Argentina, 1-0. Since then, haven't lost a game. 24 matches. Nuts. Oscar says the shadow is ruining the game. Brother, turn down the contrast on your television. But I feel you. It's kind of like playing FIFA when you're just playing in the dark. This crazy Santa Clara Stadium, but I don't know. I can see him fine. I can see the little orange stripes of Colombia gleaming. So Brazil were pressuring, but they don't have it all their way. Machado getting up the field. Where is James? In the middle. Yo, James is... Wait, hold on. Ash, this whole time I haven't been able to hear you. Hold on one second. Say that again.
How many rolls will James have this game?
Rolls on the ground?
Yeah.
It'll be a lot because, he's got class. That's his first sombrero over Vinicius, even though he technically kicked the ball away. But James, bro, James is one of those players, bro, that
Vinny misses the next match.
Vinny misses the next match because of this? Did he get a yellow card?
Yeah.
Off his first tackle, Guy. Already some bad news. James sombreroed Vinny innocuously in the middle of the pitch, and Vinny slapped him in the face as he walked by. It's kind of crazy too how these Copa America matches are getting reffed. I mean, I don't let me start talking about this this USA match yesterday. I mean, poorly reffed. I don't think USA played up to their potential still, but horribly reffed. And this is
Damn,
kind of the
this is
same
range
thing.
for James.
Huh?
This is range for James. This free kick.
Bro, this is absolutely range for James in his New Balance, gleaming New Balance. Bro, the amount of players I'm seeing with New Balances on, I'm really impressed. I think I might try him out. Don't forget Samir Nasri was one of the first with the New Balances.
Bro, what minute are you?
James on target. Woo! Brother, I'm at 7:45. I think I'm like 10 seconds behind you. And yikes. That was almost a double negative. What a shot. And that's what I mean. Like James, it doesn't matter how old this guy gets. He is a dead ball specialist, and he has a class of a touch and pass.
What are you at now? 8,
oh, my
10?
God. He hit the top of the bar. I'm at 8 minutes and 12 seconds in. 13, 14, 15. For anybody who wants to sync up with me. 8 minutes and 19 seconds in.
Yep. All right.
And yikes, man. James already almost drawing first blood. He definitely drew the blood against Brazil. Vinny going to miss next match. That's even more important for them to win this game. So they play Panama next instead of Uruguay. So actually, there is a lot to play for in this game.
Damn, Vinny. Fast.
And here comes Vinny, speedy, down the line. Paqueta one time. Blocked. Okay. Nate's got issues. Joined. What's happening? Snickers joined. What happened to my folks on YouTube? YouTube, if you're around, pop on in. Danilo's up the field. Man, Danilo's through. Can he find a pass? Woo! Rodrigo trying to meg in the box. Not working out. Yo, what's your vibes on Lucas Paqueta? Like, is he up in the like high caliber of Brazilian midfielders? I'm not gonna say like Kaká comparisons or anything, but I've always been a fan of him because he's just very flary, even though he plays a lot differently for Villa. I've been wanting him to make that move to like a Man City or something.
Bro, he's about to be banned. He was betting on games. He was playing it.
He's betting on him. He's betting on sneezing during a game and shit.
Yeah. He's done.
Yeah, I really hope he makes the most out of this tournament because I don't know how he can get away from it.
I mean, you're betting on yourself to get yellow cards, like why? Like
what are you doing?
Why? Like you're about to get the ill pay rise. Man City's talking about picking you up.
Right. You'll probably be on $350 a week.
Right. Oh,
and you're over here betting.
For a while. What a random kick out.
Yeah, man. Very South American, very Copa America right now. More fouls. Joao Gomes just got fouled in the middle. And this is Brazil don't have a dead ball specialist like a James, though. That's what's interesting about this. Like, who takes this? Paqueta, Rafinha's lining up. Also see Militao up the field up there. Kotana Kayama, what's happening, bro? We are watching this game. Go ahead and tap in on the YouTube if you want to, so you can tell us who you want to win, who you're supporting. Who do you think is going to win the overall Copa America? This is these are two of the top teams in the tournament. Rafinha is going to take this. Wow. 26 yards away. Can Rafinha produce something close to what James just produced? Whoa! Whoa! Something better than what James just produced.
Yeah.
And that is why Rafinha is back in the starting lineup. I'm over here talking about Brazil have no dead ball specialists. That was almost pinpoint perfect. Maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better. I don't know what Vargas was doing. Maybe the sun got caught in his eye, but Brazil strike first blood. Oh, I don't even have the score popped up for y'all. Hold on. My bad. Desculpe. Free kick specialist. That's what they're calling Rafinha. I never seen him take one on Barca. Whew! No, that's pinpoint. Vargas couldn't do nothing about that, man. Pace, corner, yeah. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Goal, Guy, goal. First goal, first blood goes to Brazil. Yes, sir. Brazil. With Rafinha netting it. Top corner, 26-yard out free kick. Did something that James could not do just 5 minutes earlier. Which was nuts, right? Man was out of the starting lineup last game against Paraguay, and they brought him back in. He did his thing. Right, James Rodriguez hits the crossbar. Rafinha hits nothing but net. Raj, what's happening, my dog? Golazo. First blood for now. I'm really interested to see how Colombia's game changes. And a missed touch there. Brazil gonna pile it on now. I can just feel it. Link. Damn. Bro, they just hit a 70-yard ball towards Diaz, and he caught up to it. This man is pure speed. Guy says the connection is a little bumpy, but it's going. Guy, stay locked in with me, man. I will let you know everything that's going on. Wolfcat Daps jumped on Instagram. What's happening? Did you just see this free kick masterpiece by Rafinha? Who are you expecting to win this? I know there are a lot of Colombian fans in there, but there's a lot of Brazil fans there too, because they went crazy once that goal was scored. Tap on in the youtube.com/@eatprayball. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be putting that up on the Instagram story, aren't I? Colombia have already started to go route one. Long ball status. They don't want to be trifling with it in the midfield.
It's actually wild that James' unnecessary foul got them in this fucking situation. Man unnecessarily thrashed out, kicked Buddy down. No reason.
Sheesh. Yeah, he did not need to foul out. Foul go. Ooh! But there was another opportunity for James in the box. A nice little dink cross into the 6. James making a good run. Bro, James is floating, and he also finds himself in the right spot. And he had a good opportunity for that with that volley.
Yeah, I mean, his technique is unreal.
Yeah, his technique is unbelievable.
Dog, they just send Vinny. Foot race.
Yeah, it is track. It's track meet. This is why I like Copa America better than the Euros, man. It's just like we're gonna use all of our athleticism. We're gonna play open. We're gonna play free. Euros gets very, we already know. Just very chess match. Let me sit around. I mean, you got to be fit to be playing in this Copa America, to be playing in 96-degree heat, making these sprints. Camino, what's happening, my boy? Tap on in with me, bro. It is hot. I am sweating in here watching this game. Bro, James for Colombia is like Ochoa for Mexico. Always ball for their national team. Facts. You ain't lying. We in tank tops for that reason. I just got a heat advisory warning from my area. It's about to be 4th of July, about to be the hottest day of the year. I hope we can all find a pool. Fernando says Brazil is the France of Europe. They winning on hopes. Yikes. Yes, I see what you meant. Brazil is the France of Copa America, which is winning. Hopefully, want to win on the talent, and the talent is there. I think they have good coaching, though. I think France certainly have a good coach. He's earned enough respect. Whoa. Jessica Black TV is tapped in. What's up, Jessica Black? How are you staying cool in this heat? I don't have AC in my joint. I got windows open, even in here in the lab. This game will be fun. And shoot, 18 minutes in, this game is already probably one of the most fun I've seen. And it's leading, actually today was a fun day. That Turkey-Austria game was a time. That's what we want to see. We want to see open games. We don't want to see those lockdown chess matches that we've been seeing in the Euros. But when we got two powerhouse teams, or I guess two teams with a lot of firepower like Colombia and Brazil do. And James with a great ball. That's a goal. Is he offside? He's off, yeah. The whole line. But that's what you got to be worried about with Colombia, man. They just got dead ball specialized plays. Set pieces is their thing. Deschamps is a criminal, Matt. Wait, why is Deschamps a criminal? Are you talking about for Benzema? What are we talking about? At this point, we got to give Deschamps his flowers. He's been to 2 World Cup finals in as many years. He's been deep in the Euros. Deep in the Euros, losing to Portugal narrowly. Oh, man, and we are looking at a goal check. And Jessica Black says she is not staying cool. I am with you. It is hot out here. We over here stalling, waiting for the goal check. Oh, man. Offside, says Camino. Camino, who you going for? Are you going for Colombia or are you going for Brazil? I mean, obviously, we know Ecuador is your team. But who would you rather see at the top of this table going into the next round? I don't know, bro. That's hella close. Look at...
That's onside.
That's onside, right? Isn't Danilo seems like he's keeping everybody on in the back, right? By the way, y'all, I might be like a little bit behind you. I'm at minute 20, 26 and counting, 27, 28, 29, if you want to sync up. Or I'd rather you guys see what's going on before so you can pop on back to me and tell me what you think. Uruguay goal all over again, LOL. Oscar Munoz says, oh, bro, I don't know about that. That's some real different shit, that Uruguay goal. Like, I can see with my eyes, Danilo seems to be leaving him on. Oh, it wasn't Danilo. It was the number 5. I guess that was Gomes. Joao Gomes. Guy, are you still with me, man? Brazil just got scored on off a set piece, but we are trying to see if it was offsides. Apparently, they just do not have the right VAR technology. They cannot draw lines. I'm just imagining them folks in the back in them trucks, just fucking protractors, razor blades, whatever they can. Camino's on the track. Hold on, I'm gonna pull you in. Have any fireworks plugs to celebrate LAFC win that game, Fernando? Brother, I'm going to be out there turning up. I'm not going to be at the Rose Bowl, though. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think I got to sell my tickets. All the firework plugs, they are down in Tijuana, brother. If you haven't gotten them yet, roll on over to North Hollywood. I'm sure you can get something good. So it looks like the goal was disallowed.
Damn.
But that just shows Brazil that I just about to type in eat, pray, Brazil, eat, pray, ball. That just shows them that like Colombia can hit back at them very easily. This is not just an infallible Brazil team, as we all know. Let me get my boy Camino in here. Camino. Oh, I gotta invite. That's what it is. Tap on in, man. Come watch along with us. If anybody else wants to tap in, we are here on YouTube, youtube.com/@eprayball. Or kick it with me here on Instagram. We're here. We're chilling. I think Instagram has a little bit of a delay. But ever since the goal and ever since this offside goal, Colombia is really going at these folks. Another corner for Colombia. Damn. Colombia are really dangerous on these set pieces. Wide out to James. And James really is the talisman of this team. Picking out great balls. Here comes Luis Diaz. Woo! Oh, why did you? Oh, yikes. Yikes. Luis Diaz is in the building. Hit a Trivela cross to an onside Sanchez. I don't know who was back post. I'm about to throw my boy Camino in on the chat. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can hear him. Camino, we up in here. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we are tapped in, brother. What's happening?
Good, man. You know, just here for the late night party of that is the Copa America. You know what I mean?
We love it. We
Yes,
love it.
man.
What do you think so far? Wait, who are you going for? You didn't say.
Man, I'm gonna go for Colombia. You know, I'm Ecuadorian. They are my neighbors. Yes, I'm gonna go with Colombia. It's gonna be a fun game.
Okay.
That was a great finish from Rafinha. So, you know, no more Ospina in goal to block that for Colombia. So that one kind of went in. But hey, man, this is a beautiful game. It looks very yellow in
Bruh, it's yellow as hell, and I can't tell whether it's the yellow, the Colombian yellow or the Brazilian yellow, but the whole stands are packed.
It's effective yellow, and I love to see it. You know, out of all the games, you know, in the Copa America, it's kind of been a little bit underwhelming what the atmosphere has kind of felt like. But this game looks like it seems like it's there, and I love it.
These are two marquee names, but I get you. Like I even did a stream last week talking about kind of the ticket prices out here in America. And how FIFA's gonna have to really figure something out. Ooh, good luck.
Well, they kind of show you like with the Argentina games, the Brazil games are way more. The prices are basically like hiked up.
Yeah,
like 4 to 5 times compared to
of course. But even the yes, you're right. Like Brazil, you know, and that stadium was packed when I went to SoFi last week. But even these like other games, these like Panama, Costa Rica type games. I mean, if I were to look on Ticketmaster right now, I bet.
Oh no! Look, I want to go watch Ecuador, Argentina, in Houston.
Tickets are
like $400.
But the Messi effect, right? Like you know that's gonna be tough for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, but they're gonna have to there has to be a way where you kind of make it one flat number. You know what I mean? It's not
they should have, and their flat number that they've been rocking with is just dumb high, especially for these like 70,000 seater stadiums. That's what we were talking about.
I think it's very funny how like in Europe they're like, captains, you're the only ones who could talk to me. In Copa America, it's just like everyone and their cousin just pulling up like, yo, profe is definitely what's happening. Juez.
Right. Yeah, I don't even want to look up these tickets. I'm trying to like look up some, but yeah, if I were to do Argentina, Ecuador, in NRG Stadium in Houston, I mean, it looks like the cheapest ticket we can find is $167, and I mean, NRG Stadium is another 70. Hold on, NRG capacity 72,000. Like that's nuts, bro. You can't put $50 tickets out for those super dumb cheaps, like for the nosebleeds. You're gonna have me paying $175. But
exactly.
Again,
Yeah, and even then, it's like some guy out there like knew that Argentina was gonna get the 1 seed out of that group, and
Exactly.
probably
And
bought
cop
that,
those tickets.
caught those tickets a long time ago. And it's just how the market is these days
But
for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I got my tickets to Brazil, Costa Rica, uh, the game last week. I got them in January during that like
Pre-sale.
early pre-sale.
Correct.
Exactly.
I got my tickets then too, and those tickets are cheap as hell. Like when I
Mine weren't.
they
Mine like lowest was 150, and I got mine for 250 because I wanted some like nice seats
So
in that.
what's crazy? What's crazy? It really depends also on the stadium and the location, and like
Right.
honestly, the game. Because like, look,
The market.
my Vegas ticket for a Jamaica Ecuador game to like the last day was like $65.
Oh wow. Okay.
The Ecuador Venezuela game, the opening game was like I had bought that for very good seats right behind the corner, for like 112 after tax.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the Mexico Ecuador game was basically the one that was always going to be the most expensive, and it was basically for mid-level mezzanine seats for like 150. But these are all pre-sale prices that I'm telling you. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
crazy. Very, very American. It's based on demand.
Yeah.
Not just, like if you go to the Euro website right now, it's just fixed prices and you have your tiers. You can go from $50 all the way up to 500. That makes sense to me. But
I agree.
this one's like, we don't even know if folks will show up. I think
Yeah.
I saw one game was being played in like a 20,000 seater stadium. I can't remember which game
I
that was.
think that was I want to say it was the Peru Chile game.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
I think it was the only game that it was played in an actual football stadium.
Yes, like an MLS.
An MLS
Yeah.
football stadium.
Yep.
I believe
I
that.
want to say it was Columbus or Charlotte. I can't remember.
I know it wasn't in Ohio. It wasn't Ohio. I don't want to. I want to say St. Louis, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we're
but
chilling here.
all I know is that someone of the referee. It was so hot that day that the linesman passed out.
Yes, that was it.
And
That was the state.
it's been a hot Copa America. It's been a
very
heat
hot Copa
wave
America.
in the United States right now. So, but these guys are used to this weather. Like the Colombians play in Barranquilla for a reason. Their
Yeah.
capital is Bogota, and they're one of the only countries that don't play in their capital for that reason. They understand that Barranquilla has a heat that is so hot that it will bother their opponents.
Yikes.
So those are little things that I love about, and they've done that since the 90s. They were just like, how do we get an edge over our opponents? And you
Yeah.
put them in a heat that is just basically feels like your skin is crawling off your bones and stuff like that.
I feel like that's how Mexico does it in Azteca. So I'm right.
Yeah,
there with you.
yeah, exactly. So it's a good tactic, and or how Bolivia does it in La Paz, where you can't breathe up there.
Right.
It's the air is so thin, or how they feel about obviously a different sport, but when people play in Denver.
Look, Fox is doing something different here. They're actually labeling the amount of cards that each team has. It's showing it on
the top. Yeah, it's very Copa America. They're like, let's spice it up.
Yeah,
let's show them how many yellows we're going. Why didn't they do this for the that Turkey Czech Republic game?
Oh no, the Euros are being played so different. Damn, no handball, and here comes Luis Diaz, and he is fast, bro. But what? Militao is fast too, and I know he's been injured all this season, but last year and for the World Cup, not last year, but the year prior to that, and for the World Cup, I thought he was one of Madrid's best players, and I thought he was Brazil's best defender.
I believe he's he's a bit unfortunate with his injury pickups and stuff like that, but through and through, fast defender, class. Could play with the ball at his feet. He could play with he could play out of the defense if need be, because he could play that right back position. He could play a center back playing fullback pretty well. And I enjoy that. So yeah,
he's a lot faster than I thought he would be.
Exactly,
and he's strong too. He's a baller. Exploria Stadium in Orlando was the one we were talking about.
Yes,
the home of the Orlando Pride and the
Orlando City, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, Orlando City.
Nice.
Which is funny because I've been to Orlando. I hate Orlando, I gotta be honest. And I went to their bigger stadium to watch Arsenal Chelsea a couple of years ago, Camping World Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
Place is nothing but highways and swamps, man, and Disneyland, Disney World, I should say.
Yeah,
Not my favorite
seems like the adjectives to use for Florida.
place.
But yeah, man, today was a really good day for ball. If you were just in front of the TV just
Bruh,
vibing, today was a
bruh,
good day for ball. I went 8 for 8 though. I got it all through, man. I got it all
really?
through. Yeah, man. Turkey was my last one, and
You got turkey through.
I got Turkey through that. Yeah, I was very happy. Like beyond the just the predictions and everything, I really was happy to see Turkey get through like that. Demi Rao, just playing a crazy game today, man.
Playing crazy. I'm
He
actually
played.
also very impressed with Guler. Like I think he's young and I think he gets a lot of hype. But when I saw him playing up
They,
top too
false nine is
at
crazy.
that false
False
nine position,
false nine crazy, man.
it
And
just makes me wonder like what is Real Madrid gonna do now? You know what I mean?
there's an issue over there. There's an
Yeah, I
issue
mean it's
over
like you
there.
just got too many like you really just have too
They
many.
have to move Brahim Diaz, which I feel like that's a steal. A lot of teams like are gonna sleep on, and when
Yeah,
he goes to the team that he goes to, we're all gonna be like, nah, like
right.
that's the type like to Arsenal
Damn,
to pick.
you think Brahim's just not gonna get on the field unless he gets out of Madrid, huh?
I mean, now that you think like there's a rotation there,
I
now
mean, yeah, they're gonna have to rotate. They're
there's a
gonna get every
rotation there.
competition,
Well,
right?
but the
Like,
thing is though, it's like so the rotation would be like I'm assuming Endrick, Brahim. Oh, there is no angle that's impossible for this man, James Rodriguez.
all right, we got a set piece. I'm at the 33rd minute, 33:49. Let me see what James comes up with. Woo!
My boy, I love calling people this. They're the hypotenuse.
The
Like
hypotenuse.
they're the hypotenuse. Like my boy sees the angle and says, I see a different line. I see a whole different line that's gonna take this ball closer and faster. And there's certain players that see the game that way. The Luka Modric's, you know what I mean? The Tony Cruz's. It seems like I'm saying a bunch of Madrid players, but they just have a vision like that.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
I'm not. But there's these guys who would be able to just put those balls that just like
No,
some
fact.
Mesut Ozil was one of those players
Fact.
as well.
Mesut Ozil for sure. Mesut Ozil could see it on the run. Like these
You know
guys,
what I mean? These guys just see it differently, and
set piece masters.
but yeah,
No, I
but
mean Colombia's just been running. I mean Brazil have been kind of under it ever since they scored. To be honest, Guy, if you're still watching, Brazil are still up, but I mean it's set piece after set piece. It's getting close.
yeah, and James already hit the post. Every free kick that Colombia gets at this point, it seems like it could go in the net. Every free kick that Colombia gets. So
Wait, I'm confused. They just showed this offside line, and I don't think he was
that
offside. Like Sanchez was offside. Was Sanchez the goal scorer? Now I can't even.
I forget. They were repeating that offside for a bit now.
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah, if we want to talk about yeah, man. If you want to talk about just the lines and everything, that USA Uruguay game was
we didn't talk
pretty
about that,
was pretty tough to watch. Just overall,
yeah.
Like the guys weren't playing like horrible, and Uruguay didn't put out their B team. So like the game was a match to be had. There's certain things that just referees' egos are very like they must feel a need to like put a stamp on the game or put like their imprint in the game in some which shape or form. Sometimes, not all the times. And yesterday, it just seemed like the referee got in the way of the flow of the game completely.
This isn't the first game in that tournament that the ref has had unnecessary influence on. I thought he was particularly bad yesterday, but even even outside the cards he drew, I'm thinking about obviously the VAR lines, all of that.
Exactly. That's what everybody's kind of really going at.
Yeah,
and
like
I hear that, and back to that exact moment, Greg should not be telling the boys that Bolivia tied Panama.
Bruh,
at that set piece, at that set piece,
bruh.
30 seconds later, you get scored
They
on.
scored on.
There's this thing. Look, I don't know. Like once again, this is for like a very niche community. But for those of you who play Football Manager, when you're on the sideline playing coach, you tell them you demand more. You tell them no pressure. You tell them to calm down. You tell them to focus or to fire up. That point right there, he just told them the wrong shit.
Right.
You told the wrong button. You were supposed to tell them just no pressure. Like you guys are, you know what I'm saying? You guys are still in this game.
Right. We need to win.
Well,
That's what
even-
he needs to be telling them. We need to win.
At this point, it's 0-0. You're still in the game. Like beyond that, like you didn't even have to tell them like you have to win. Like you're still in the game. Like there's no reason to just
That's facts. It was
there's no reason to even like if they didn't score, I feel like at that point there's no reason to reiterate the pressure. You don't want to remind them of the pressure. You know what I mean? Like play your game, play your game, play your game. It's 0-0. Play your game, play your game, play your game. You know, once comes 80th minute, you know, all right, guys, I wouldn't even reiterate the pressure, but like now it's time to go. Like, you know,
Right.
I wouldn't remind them that like, don't look, this is happening over here. So do your best. I'm over here. Don't worry about nobody else's game, but your own.
We were supposed to win, like regardless. The thought process was win or go home, regardless of what happened, you know. And it was dope that Bolivia scored, but like, I mean, Bolivia ain't beating nobody, bro.
No,
like,
they're not.
The game was to win. So back to the reffing, like as bad as the reffing was, because it was bad. There was no calls that called back a goal of ours, which means we didn't do a job still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's I was having this conversation with a few people, and it's like, look, I'm big on like I said, like there's a modern day game has kind of like lost a lot of personalities, like the Michael Bradleys and the Clinton Dempseys, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we've lost like, you know, like, and this is not just for the US men's national team. This is kind of like, like there's quotes where Miroslav Klose is saying like this new game with the technology and the social media and everything, it kind of like,
even this Brazil team's different, right? We're not seeing the Ronaldinhos, the Kaká.
But even then, beyond that, like we're not seeing the Lucios,
you're right. The
Gritties. We're not seeing the Casemiros are gone. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like you're not really seeing those anymore. So it's tough to really point like yes, Pulisic is Captain America, but who's our real like tough guy?
It was Tyler Adams, but he's coming off an injury. He couldn't be that guy, honestly.
So see, that's the thing, and I'm big on like you need that kind of like the Rodrigo de Paul. You needed the Paul. Like what's the Paul's not. I'm gonna be honest. He's on the field. He's a shuttler. He's a shuttler. You know what I mean?
He is for Argentina though. But I will say even for Atletico, which is a kind of a shoveling team.
But he's a shuttler.
He pulls the strings a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's definitely class. But
he's class. But like
to your point, like you're right. Like some teams need that. You know, if I go 06 Italy, right? The Materazzis or for sure. Like
in Atletico Madrid, he doesn't really need to be the bad boy because that's 11 bad boys.
The whole team.
You don't need to be for Argentina. You got to be the bad boy. You know what I mean? So the bad boy
that role well.
Play the bad boy suit. So go ahead, do it. Do your thing. You need those players. When Arnautovic for Austria, bad boy. You know what I mean? This guy's a bad guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just guys just that like, you know, they put that jersey on and they represent like England lost that completely. Like completely. They don't have that at all.
Right.
And you know, like I guess Hendo was that in a sense of like I'm a gentleman bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm back here cleaning shit up and you know what I mean? But
but he's been in such a defensive formation for so long. Like you don't even know if you can have a bad boy in England's side. Like if England played the team they played in that last 10 minutes, I would love to see.
I have a feeling that against this Switzerland team, they start Cole Palmer.
Oh, they have to start Cole Palmer. They do. But the question is, who do they give up? Like, is Trent started? Like, is he still going to
they bench Kobe Mainu. You go for the win early. For the win early. Stop waiting to the last minute. Waiting to the last minute almost made you get knocked out on the round of 16, Gareth.
Yeah, that's the European way.
You need to move Jude back. You need to move Jude.
Yeah, move Jude back. Honestly, I want to see what they did in the last 10 minutes. Put Jude and Cole in the midfield, and with Declan, throw throw some speed outside. Like,
And honestly, yeah, oh yeah, you saw that, right? You saw that. It's tough. It's tough. We're definitely gonna get a VAR check on that.
Vinny's begging for a PK, but he's not gonna get that.
We should get a VAR on that. We should. I am not gonna lie. But
let me see.
No, you're not. You're right. You're right.
Nah, he won the tackle.
But yeah. So like, I would love to see that. Like, like there's a world where, like I said, like so who gets benched in this world? Kobe Mainoo gets benched. Jude moves back, and you get Cole in the middle, right? Yeah. But then Saka's ineffective for me right now, dude. Like I don't want to sit here and I know he's England's prodigal boy. I'm behind it. I'm behind it, dude. I'm behind it. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I love to see it.
He's a baller, but you're right. He's not effective. He's more effective than Phil Foden, but he's still not effective.
But it's so wild. Who has a goal? Like, who has shots on goal? Like, look at Phil Foden's shot on goals and look at Saka's shot on goals. Like, Saka has, I believe, one shot on goal all tournament. Like, people, like,
he's got assists though.
Bro, he does. That assist was hit off Pavlovic. It hit off Pavlovic.
What did we say in the last game? You don't win the lottery, you don't buy a ticket.
I hear it though, bro. But it's just like, actually, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm sure Foden got something.
Nah, Foden don't have no assists, man. Foden got nothing but a bunch of back passes. So
so he didn't score. So he hasn't scored either.
Foden, no. In this tournament, only 2 people scored: Jude and Harry.
Jude.
Yeah, Jude and Harry, right?
Jude and Harry.
I mean, like, there's no goals in the Euros like that. There's own goals.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but Phil, I mean,
so honestly, we're really talking about who's the best at the bottom, because we're talking about 1 assist and like they've only scored, like you said, 2 goals. So we're really picking at.
My issue is here's my thing with Phil Foden and Saka. If we're talking about it, Saka can be effective on the wing. I don't think Phil Foden is effective on the wing unless he's in Pep Guardiola's system. I think if you want Phil Foden to play at his best, you put him in the midfield, but then you have to sacrifice Jude. Or
I just feel like Jude he floats in too many. You didn't see at one point where Jude was on the right mid when Cole Palmer was on.
Jude will go wherever.
I understand it. Like he's the guy who got the 1-1. So like, why isn't he moving wherever he wants to? But like, I just feel like he's the one moving around too much and clogging up the spaces certain places. And I also believe Harry Kane's levels in 1 year in the Bundesliga is showing. I'm not gonna
lie. Harry Kane is their guy, but he hasn't been very effective. He's been just as effective as Phil, except
look. I'm gonna be honest. It's
hey, Sands, what's up? Just saying what's up to the people. Bruce Sherm says penal. I thought so too, but no dice.
I think that front three. Let's be real. I think that front three could get benched, and they could play another front three, and then bring them in later, just to
right. Play Ivan Toney, play
Cole Palmer, Eze,
play Gordon. Yeah.
Oh, give me the boys. Give me the boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get swaggy on. Like, let me get Ivan Toney, Cole Palmer, and Eze up top.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Give me the swag.
I wouldn't be mad.
I would like this. I'll be like this. I'm like, oh, swag, because Eze and Cole Palmer is sauce. Sauce like that. Oh man.
Absolutely. Rusharm says Southgate thinks he can Ancelotti.
Yeah, that's true. Yup.
Yeah, but he don't got that swag. Unfortunately,
he don't got the eyebrow. He don't got the eyebrow, bro.
Southgate could if he did Ancelotti. Ancelotti looks like he literally goes, plays FIFA, and he's like, Jude could handle that. And then just goes out and he's just like, yo, go run. We're at the 46th minute. I got Camino. He's a little bit ahead of me, so I'm really interested in seeing what he's reacting to. I'm at 46-24. Allison's got the ball in the back. He loses the ball. Luis Diaz kicks it right back to Allison, brother. Wow. Talk about these Liverpool players. And Luis Diaz knows Allison better than anybody on this field, and he just kind of rushed that shot. Speaking of Liverpool, you know who else has been balling is Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo playing for the Netherlands is one through ball. James Rodriguez.
Daniel Munoz.
Oh, that's Munoz. I thought that
Yo,
was where's James?
no, bro. I'm telling you, that boy right there is a problem. Crystal Palace right back, problem child.
The Crystal Palace right back. The Colombian Munoz.
Look at him. Look where he lives. He lives there everywhere, every time, bro. Imagine him
Up
and
the
Michael
field.
Olise. Like that is what they had to do. Like last year, him and Michael Olise were running tyrant on that right side. You don't want to. Oh my God.
Onside. Great run.
What a ball. Who gave him that ball? Who gave him the ball? Cordoba. Cordoba gave him that
Yeah,
ball. Great
Cordoba.
ball.
Yeah.
Great ball from Cordoba.
Good sneak, good target man play. And he
But yo,
just-
honestly, Sherman's right. Though. Look, the England team needs a bit more structure and exclamation point or put the brothers on.
put the
This is
brothers
the
on.
I'm
Absolutely.
here.
Let
I'm
the
here
brothers
for
play.
Ivan Tony. I'm here for Eze. You know, I'm here. I'm here for it.
All of them. Jay Sand says goal. He just turned the game on. He says this is what happens. This is a game now. Brazil won, Colombia won. And remember, Colombia only need one. That's all
Well,
they need. They only
and-
need to tie.
You know, and honestly, at this point, they already qualified. So you know what this game is more so for? Obviously, first place in the group.
First place,
But-
but it's more.
But they're unbeaten streak.
Yeah, it's for
They're
the streak, it's for the
unbeaten
mentality.
streak. These motherfuckers are.
Look, you
on
can't
it.
even differentiate the Brazilian yellows and the
No,
Colombian
no,
yellows.
it's
in the
so
stands.
bright. It's just so bright.
It's bright as hell.
This is beautiful, but to see, this is what we need. We need this we need this being the, and you know, honestly, there hasn't really been this matchups yet. We haven't got these matchups yet in the Copa America group stages,
No.
which is like the scheduling has been unfortunate and like,
And
it's
there's just not as many strong teams, right?
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like US, Argentina, Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, yes, it was
Yeah.
0-0 for the first 45, but then the minute the second half started, it was just
Shout
the
out to
door.
Canada, by the way, the Canadians. I think
the
that's
only look, Canada and Panama.
Canada and Panama.
The animal Canada, those guys are the ones that actually made it through. While
Came to
Mexico
play.
and USA are going to Cancun together.
Yeah.
Together.
Home fishing.
They go. Honestly, love it for the small teams. And you know what? Costa Rica packed a bigger punch than something Mexico, in my opinion. I would like to say USA packed a better punch than Mexico and Costa Rica.
Yeah, they did. USA, you know, we can talk about the card, we can talk about the reffing, we can talk about Berhalter, all those, but the players are there, and like something is absolutely there. We just got to figure it out. And
I don't
will
like
say
this
if we keep playing these games against Faroe Islands and stuff, these dumb friendlies, like that's not going to help us at all for headed to the World Cup.
You
But
saw the games that Canada had to play against for their friendlies.
Bro,
they were playing.
Brazil, they were playing like they've been playing like top teams. Like that's what you want. That's what Jesse Marsh has been building this team up to be. So we're gonna see. The first order of business is who's gonna be the coach, because if the US just decide to stick with it, I know 2 years is not good enough to make any kind of real impression, but
And this was the tournament for you to go deep in, so
Yeah.
you could give yourself more time
yeah,
to see that, because now there's not another tournament till the World Cup.
right. And build off momentum. That's the other thing. I was talking about playing Faroe Islands, but even playing in the CONCACAF, playing in these nation leagues and winning these little trophies ain't doing nothing for us.
Especially when you're not playing your starting 11 in those games. Those are the
Right.
games that you played Jesus Ferreira and
Herrera
stuff.
and Josh Sargent and them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, and then you see the Brandon Vasquez, and then you see the guys do good, and then you're like, oh snaps!
Oh, they're such ballers. You remember when Brendan Aronson used to be a baller?
oh my god,
I
bro!
haven't seen him since. I still think he's got some skill, but he's so tiny, bro. He needs to like calm down. Like he plays too aggressive to not have full on athleticism and be super tiny. So like
I would. I need to use better words, but I like to say like brand name Christian Pulisic.
yeah,
Like-
exactly. Off brand, right?
All brand, you know what I
Raisin
mean?
brand Pulisic, right?
Yeah, you know that's how I would see it, but I'm never gonna forget when he shat on Chelsea in a Leeds jersey. Never gonna forget that. So it is what it is, Sometimes you're Brendan Aronson and you can't gain no weight, and you can't get like the weight room doesn't appeal to you, but you scored on Chelsea, so it is what it is. He's always gonna have that. I think he's a baller. He's in Augsburg now, I believe, isn't he?
I actually don't know where he went after
He did his Leeds. He was at Leeds. His contract was too big. They had a
he
loan
went to the
players.
championship with like it wasn't Middlesbrough.
No. So he went to the championship because Leeds got got relegated, but then he
But he
got
left, right?
loaned. But he got loaned because his contract was too big for the championship.
Ah,
So he got loaned to Augsburg, I believe.
now it says he's at FC Union Berlin, which is not a bad place.
Was he at Augsburg or Union Berlin? Was it Pepe that was at Augsburg?
No, Pepe. Yeah, Pepe's at Pepe's at Pepe's at a bigger team than that. Ricardo. That's what we doing here. That's why we do these. Do we? Pepe is playing for PSV, but you're right. He was at Augsburg. That's who you're talking about.
So he's but Anderson's at loan at Union Berlin, I believe, correct?
Right, and they're both at loan. So Pepe's he's at PSV fully.
No, fully now, yeah.
He was pushed out to
Augsburg. Pepe was at Augsburg for a bit. Yeah, so it was Pepe. I got them mixed up. But so long story short, Brendan Harrison had to go just for contract and playing time, and just that whole whatnot. You know how it goes when you get relegated.
You're young, right?
Well, it's also when you get relegated, like you sign people to prem contracts.
Right.
And then they you sign them to prem contracts and then you get relegated, and then these guys you need to be able to find them a team who could cover that contract.
Yeah, who can afford you, and where you can play and get good minutes too.
Exactly. So he went Augsburg, and he went Union Berlin, which was, I think it seemed good for him.
Bro, after the wild Leverkusen thing, I don't know anything else about the Bundesliga. I'm gonna see where Union Berlin ended up.
I mean, they had Dacho Fofana earlier in the season. They had David Dacho Fofana. He did good in a couple games, and then
that's the last you heard about them. They finished 15th, just above relegation.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't realize Bayern finished third in the Bundesliga behind Stuttgart.
Yeah, Stuttgart came in and snuck it out in the end. Shout out to I'm a fan of Guirassy. Guirassy is a baller. He's the striker up there. I believe he's from I don't want to butcher it. I want to say he's from Guinea, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
You're putting me on. I'll pay attention.
Guirassy is a player. Player. He's
a baller.
If I was Todd Bowley and I had a checkbook, it'd be him.
Number 9, really?
It'd be him, bro.
28 years old.
Look
out of Guinea.
He is Ghanaian. He's from Guinea? Oh, come on, baby.
He knows his stuff. The man, if y'all didn't know, my boy Camino, he is a football manager legend, and he is essentially a pro scout at this point.
Yeah, I love it. So bro, Guirassy, bro, he's a baller, bro. But look at his goals. Look it up. Like the numbers don't lie. The XG is there. My boy. But I just feel like homie speaks French. Homie's African. Out there in Chelsea, we're building this kind of culture, the Spanish, French, and then English core. I see it, and I need that. I need to keep building on it. I like building on what we're already building on. And if I'm someone looking at that, I'm looking at the Lautaros of the world. If I want to blow a bag, I'm looking at the Lautaro.
I'm not blowing a bag on Lautaro. I'm sorry. I know. I got corrected on my stream yesterday about Lautaro too, because I said since Lukaku left, he hasn't looked the same. But shit, he was Golden Boot.
Oh Lautaro has had the best season he's had in a long time.
Yeah.
But everyone sees him as a systemic player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he works in the system. Yep. But guess what? We're about to be in.
About to be in that Maresca at Pep Light Ball.
Exactly. So but how do you feel about Mark?
About Guehi?
No, Mark Guiu, the guy that we just got from Barcelona, the young kid.
Oh yeah. I mean, he did well in the Champions League out of nowhere. Nobody knew who he was, and he kind of stepped in. What is he? Is he? He's not Colombian. What is he?
No, he's Spanish, I believe.
Oh, he is. He's a Spanish guy. I don't. It's kind of crazy because we had so many center backs that like he's not even on my radar really right now. So we're gonna have to see. But again, he's got the composure. What is he, 19 or something like that? Something young. But you know, I'm still waiting for Wesley Fofana to pop off. I was really impressed with. I mean, Axel Dizazi was one of our best players
Yeah.
this season, or at least one
We
of our.
we just picked up Tosin out of our bio. So like, you know what I mean? And I love Tosin. Like that's great. That's a great deal. Free. You know, especially when we just lost Thiago Silva. It's a
Yes.
like, not that it's a like for like in skill, but on the books, you did perfect right there.
Yeah,
You did
absolutely.
amazing right there. You
So
know,
again, the business side of it is fine once we start actually making money off of these players. I just don't know where the sales are going to come in. You know what I mean? Are we getting rid of Conor Gallagher? Is Trevor Chalobah going somewhere? Is, you know, what are we going to do with all these center backs? I will tell you a center back that I you know don't necessarily care for anymore is
you're gonna say body of shield.
Body of Shield, bro. He's just too top heavy. I know he hasn't been given a lot of time to like show what he has, but the time he has shown, what I look for in a center back is composure, bro. And he
Correct.
seems he seems like lurch, like almost too slow, too
That injury kind of put him back a couple,
yeah,
like
definitely
couple
set him back.
steps, set him back a couple steps, because you're right. Like he was he had something about him before that he complete, like the shine about him before that
Yeah,
you kind of,
good.
you just lost it. And you know, like he made some mistakes where he tried to have a touch, ball bounces off his knee, like
Right.
his hips are too close to each other when he's jockeying, and he since he's so tall, like he looks like he's about to fall
Bro,
forward.
he looks like he's gonna tip over. He's top heavy. He looks like, exactly. He looks like the upside
So
down pyramid. Yeah, he looks like lurch.
so I
We're
completely
gonna have to see again. Like, no, but
but
I've already
I like having, like, look, at the point right now when we want to compete, if we want to compete, you have to have almost like for like sub at every position.
absolutely. Hold on.
I love this question, Rue.
Rue Sherm says, okay, but the real question for Chelsea fans, can y'all be patient enough to let this new manager and players gel work out? Unfortunately, I can't. Unfortunately, Chelsea can't either.
I can.
We're gonna have to be, yeah.
I can.
Obviously,
I
Camino
come
is
from.
different.
I come from a. You know,
He comes from a
watching.
trust the process type of vibe.
I come from, like, just sock, like, we're Latin Americans. We'll have the same coach for 30 years. We don't care. Like, it's just like we'll just run it to the. But so it's like I'm at that point where it's time for that. But like Chelsea doesn't have that culture. So like to what Matt is saying, I don't believe the majority of the fans. We're just outliers here talking about our fandom. But the truth of the matter is that they're used to an expectation that is consistently playing at the high level at this point, even when we're underperforming. Like,
Right.
we could be in 10th place, but if we're in the Champions League final, guess what, guys? We have to win. We have to win. You know what I mean? Even if we're playing a team that's better than us, like a Bayern Munich or a Man City.
Exactly. And most of the time we have, right? So to that point. But kind of to your point, you're right. It's not in the culture. And for me specifically, I would be willing to wait if this new management the new ownership gave Thomas Tuchel a chance, because I was a huge fan of Thomas Tuchel, even though
I'm a huge Tuchel. I'm a Tuchel believer, but it's unfortunate. But
so if that's the game we gonna play, then Maresca, you got 10 games, bro. You got 10 games. That's where I'm at.
I'm gonna be honest, Enzo, and I'm not gonna lie,
Enzo got to go, bro.
I know we're not that Enzo. I'm talking about Maresca. Enzo Maresca. I have seen Chelsea 0 games under Enzo Maresca, but he's such a tactician, tweaker that I know I'm gonna fall in love.
Okay,
that's the shit. As long as it's, I know people are very afraid of the, like. Listen. How about this? Room? If it's entertaining, we're backing it.
Yeah.
If it's entertaining, we're backing it.
I'm there with you. You're right. If we're playing good ball, right? It's for me, it is more than winning too. Like, if we,
if it's entertaining, we're backing it. We don't care. We don't care. If everyone's amped and we're just like, we got robbed. If if we're back on like the Didier Drogba, like going straight to the press, like we got robbed. Fuck them. Yeah. And we all like, if we're on that energy, then fuck it. We lose. We that's the energy we on.
And I'm about that, because that's what we were doing under Tuchel. I was like, bruh, the type of ball we're playing.
He said, I'll get there in a bus. I'll
Right.
get over there in a bus.
Right.
I'll put the bread up myself. We're getting there in a bus.
Right.
Everybody's gonna be afraid of us. And we almost beat Madrid in the Bernabeu. Like it'd be like that. Actually, on paper we won, and on aggregate, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, that was a tough one too.
Oh man,
Jay San said 2 Messi ads in a row. Oh man, I forgot to show you this picture that I took the other day.
bro, that's America for you.
Messi
Though, at this
mania
point.
it's everywhere, bro.
Bro, I mean, it's I try to tell you, since Messi came here, it's been a Messi world tour, and we're still dealing with it for the next 3 years. It's a Messi world tour for 3 years. They're milking it. They're milking it. They're milking it. America is dragging it.
Sans, let me show you this picture I took in a random.
Rue is speaking bars though. Rue is speaking bars. Shout out to Rue.
My bad. What did Rue say?
It's all good. It's all good. He said, "I think you could all play good ball under him, but that style of play takes time, especially when your squad is young." And that is the truth of the matter. Listen, everything takes time. Everything takes time. And I'm not going to sit here and, point of reference, but Mikel Arteta, like, I don't really got to say much. It takes time. You know what I mean? Jurgen Klopp.
And they still haven't won nothing. And they still haven't won.
Let's not even have that conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they
get participation awards over there.
I mean, they're playing beautiful ball. So, like, nobody can just be like, nah, bro, Arteta got to go. Like,
exactly. Well, yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now. If it don't happen in 2 more years, though, he do. But let's not have that conversation.
Wait, who's an Arsenal fan is on? He's out of the picture right now, but I'm curious what he has to say about that because I'm with you on that. I would have been like, I would give it 1 more year, like, bro.
I was gonna say 1 year, but I don't want to be that kind of person.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like 1 season you bottled it. The second season,
they definitely bottled it.
Oh no! So I don't know how to say his name, but the JT.
Oh, Jay Sands. That's what I'm calling him. Kind of off topic, but y'all think France will get revenge with Portugal? That's a great question.
I believe so. I think this is a narrative, a canon event for Kylian Mbappe.
A canon event.
So he is playing his idol.
Yeah.
He's playing his idol.
And possibly the last meeting they'll have together, right?
And where am I going? After this tournament is done.
Going to my idols, going to go and like take up the reins. Right?
This is the passing of the torch game for Kylian Mbappe. This is it. This is
way to set the stage. Friday is going to be exciting, y'all.
This is the passing of the torch game for Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe has never faced Ronaldo in this fashion before.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I don't think it's off topic. You are on topic. You're on the money. You are on the money. He will get revenge. Mbappe said, "I got the mask on. I'm doing it. It's vengeance time, baby. I'm doing it for the country. I'm doing it for Le Bleu."
That is a crazy storyline, and I'm seeing the commercials. I'm sure Jay San's seeing them too, but like, I've been thinking about it from the Ronaldo perspective this whole time, him crying, after missing the penalty, understanding how much the shirt means to him, how much scoring and being the talisman means to him, and how, can he just get to one last final and show the world, with one of the most talented Portuguese team. Like, Ronaldo used to carry these teams. Like, think about it. Prior to the Ronaldo, 04 Figo, Ronaldo, Deco, that team, Portugal was trash. Nobody knew shit about Portugal. They were trash, right?
No one was really
carried them for damn near 2 decades. And now, while Messi, after quitting 3 times, after losing Copa America, multiple times, was always hailed as a god. Ronaldo, in the twilight of his career, has always been hailed as this kind of like cancer, like almost how they did Kobe in the twilight of his career, right? Like,
or LeBron.
Yeah, we see what he's
LeBron
done
at this point. Like, I compare Ronaldo to Ronaldo right now in Portugal and like Man United to what LeBron is like in the Lakers now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Where it's like, I need to move all these pieces so I could get what the vision in my head right. And what people don't really realize is that, like, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo do not play well on the pitch together. I don't know how often people are going to just stare at the elephant in the room and just look away and be like,
I don't know what it is either, because I've noticed this for years.
A 3-letter word.
3-letter word?
Ego. Has to be.
Interesting.
Has to be.
Interesting.
There's no way in the world. You know why? Because if Ronaldo wasn't in the fold, who would be the leader of Portugal?
It would be Bruno. It would be Bruno's team, even though I'm waiting for Rafa to lay out to really like show that he's that guy. But
So I don't,
right.
like I said, I don't like to stir the pot. I don't like to speculate, but like you see it, like Bruno is that person on Man United. Like
Yeah.
he's
Well, no, I'm a strong believer that Bruno was the reason Ronnie couldn't get it done at Man United. That's that second year round. Obviously, there was some off the field stuff, and then the stuff with Ten Hag. But I think it was supremely because if they had been winning or doing well, it wouldn't have mattered. And because Bruno is on the field just kicking the ball however he wants, and Ronaldo's on the field like, bro, pass me the ball. Yeah, you're right. It's too many big heads in the kitchen.
And you know what the beauty of is, and this is why like I see the emotionalness, like where the levels of emotion could get high, and second half started, but I can see why the emotions get high for Ronaldo because he's pushing all that aside.
Right.
He's pushing all that aside.
People keep talking about that. Like people keep talking about how he wants to be on the ball. Like they were talking about the free kicks. He actually took some great free kicks, by the way. In that,
no, he did. And even then, it's like you could tell, like he's gonna jump up and down and whine because that's the passion in him. So like, don't take that for, but like,
don't take that for prima donna.
Don't take that for Jack Grealish.
Yeah, damn. Jack Grealish catching strays in the chat, man. Jack Grealish catching.
Don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take it for Jack. Like,
no, for sure. I mean,
because the thing is, those like Ronaldo's won everything in the world.
That's why he has such a chip on his shoulder. Because
I'm not to say like I couldn't ever put myself in his shoes, but like, dude, like, they benched him during the World Cup. It most likely will be his last World Cup. You know what I mean? So
imagine they benched Messi.
That's just where the federation has to do with a lot of the politics that go behind team selection sometimes, and you don't know what was going on during at that time, but the coach isn't there anymore. You know what I mean? Exactly. So
and they actually have a coach who really likes Ronaldo, believes in it, has his back in Roberto Martinez. Martinez has something to prove him damn self, right? Him
I'm gonna be honest,
have a similar kind of vibe.
The thing about that is just that I feel like Martinez has the respect of Ronaldo as a coach, where he's seen him in these rooms before. Like he's like, I've seen Roberto Martinez walking out the prem tunnels. I've seen Roberto Martinez in this tunnel. Like I've seen Roberto. So there's a
working with Belgium ruined Roberto Martinez to be ruined his legacy.
It's tough, and like it's like I said, it's just there's a lot of inner workings that make things very
much that goes in. It's not just being a good player. There's so much.
So it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? It's very unfortunate. Like you could, there's certain players that do it for their country, never do it for the club. There's certain players that do it for the club and never do it for the country. And there's so many XYZ intangibles that really make that the case.
Absolutely. And the politics of it all.
Exactly. This second half is I would tell everybody to hold on.
Buckle on in. Is that what this is?
Yeah, I think it's like sidebar, Colombia's third jerseys or whatever these are, away jerseys.
Fire.
Heat rock.
Lava.
Heat rock. Yep. Yeah, heat rock. Yep. Magma for sure. But
hold on, Jay Sands, let me show you what I found in the store the other day.
Nah, France fucking Messi.
France Messi and this is from Michelob Ultra. Like this was supposed to be kind of USA Messi, but honestly, you're right. It looks like Les Bleus.
Les Bleus Messi. No, oh my.
Bruh, this is and this statue was probably came up to my chest. This is sitting in a random Ralph's on La Brea. Off Crenshaw and La Brea right here. And
hold up, I'm gonna have to give me a second.
You want to?
I'm gonna have to screenshot this.
Oh, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna text it to you.
I need our faces in this shit because this shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous.
The Messi effect is global, man.
Certainly it's so I hate it because I'm not that I hate it. Like I love the attempt that we're trying to. Look, no, actually, no. I don't like it because we're guising some type of money grab we're trying to grow U.S. soccer.
Yeah. You're right.
So I don't
Lord.
want to sit here and like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to myself. Do not like it. I do not like it.
I and
And you're gonna use Messi, like, for some people he's a god, so like that's why you could do that. And yeah.
I'm so glad that y'all are like that. I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one going like, is this not so wild, right? Like,
No, it's
you're right.
I mean,
It's like we want to grow the sport. We want to grow the culture, and there's people out here trying to do this organically, and then there's people who are just trying to take advantage of the money, the eyeballs.
yes,
Sherm
that's
says U.S. marketing and capitalism have
Sherm
no
is on the money, bro. We might have to invite Sherm sometime. He got
Bro,
the he
I'm
got point.
absolutely. This is my
Bro.
boy AA Ron, straight out of the DMV area.
You said Aaron?
That's his name on Instagram. So we know him
like
as
his name is
Rue Sherm on YouTube.
but
AA
he's
Ron on.
like
Yeah.
Aaron?
He always comes with the good takes.
Nah, yeah. For the DMV, man, that's what's up. The DMV definitely has a ball culture for sure. The DMV definitely has a ball culture.
Heavy.
Definitely.
Oh, speaking of which, I just need to shout you out again for your, obviously you have ball knowledge, but when I told you, I don't even know if I told you or somehow you saw
No,
something
you had a bag.
at a
in your
bag and you were like,
or
Howard University? And then you were like, 1974 NCAA champs, the only black school. I was like, bro, what? What? Have you been watching the podcast?
No, it's that. So I remember. I think you said that you played for Howard, and then I was just like, "Damn, son, you played for the only team, the only
Right, the only black
to win
team
it, though, to win it." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like, and not only did they win it once, but they won it really on paper, like not on paper, twice.
Right.
So
Right.
like,
Right.
and
Forget the paper.
maybe,
It's
yeah,
two dubs.
yeah.
I know there's an
So
asterisk next to the 1971
yeah.
one, but let's not play no games. Like we already know what
Yeah, exactly. So and that's a whole another beautiful topic, and that's that's really what I'm here. Like, so I love footy, bro, but there's a very close connection with footy and in geopoliticism. And much as we don't want to say it, it's the truth. Russia can't play in the Euros.
Yeah, facts.
Like you want to turn your the blind eye to certain things, but it's what it is.
It's the world's game, so
it's the world's game for a reason. The reason why Uruguay wins the first World Cup. Look at the countries that boycotted the World Cup because of where it was being played.
Yeah.
People don't realize these things, and which is why it's the beauty when Brazil wins the World Cup early on. Young Pelé wins the World Cup, and it becomes this unifying moment when the 17-year-old comes out of nowhere and
17-year-old black kid wasn't wanted on the team, right? Jay Sand says, I've seen this skit about substitute teacher mispronouncing everyone's names and pray. Yeah, bro, that's the Key and Peele skit. I'm sure that's where AA Ron gets it. My boy's cousin's name is Aaron too. We call him AA Ron. It's hilarious.
That's actually funny. Oh man, Key and Peele is classic.
Yeah, bro. Goes
but
into
yeah,
it.
But yeah, man.
Nice so AA Ron.
But yeah, no, definitely U.S. marketing and capitalism definitely have no shame whatsoever. And I'm sad that they're using my beautiful game to for their hoard out fucking intentions and stuff like that.
It's crazy. US are just really, really good at it. And it's not like any other countries haven't done it. It's not like FIFA haven't done it to a certain extent, in terms of taking bribes or whatever, using the beautiful game to but like even when they talk about the African bribes, like that actually brought the world more together. 2010 in Africa was a vibe, vuvuzelas and all that. Like, but and you talk about Argentina sports washing, Uruguay winning that first World Cup, all that, like it's been around for as long as all of it's been. But, because America doesn't already have a presence and a culture in soccer in the way that any other country does in the world, that's what makes me sad, because it hindered the major marketing around it hinders the actual progress and the love of the game. When you're just like, no, hey guys, Messi, remember Messi, everybody loves him, you should love him too, Yeah.
And
like, that's not promoting.
This is the thing about it's very, in my opinion, it's ass backwards, because like this is what I want to stress to everybody. In order to have a good national team, your domestic league has to be good. Your domestic league has to be good. I cannot stress this enough. Like, these people think that like you guys sending everybody at 17, or not even 17, 13 to Germany is
Mhm.
gonna build
It's gonna
something.
do something.
It's like you guys need to like
But how do you explain the Colombias then? And
the Colombians have great bro.
they got great domestic league.
Bro, if I tell you that, bro, if you see Copa Libertadores, you see
Well,
Endrick
yes,
playing, you
yes.
see
But I
Endrick
only
playing
see
these,
the top teams, right? I
but yeah,
only
but
really
right,
see
but
the
these guys,
Boca
Luis Diaz
Juniors in
played. Yeah,
Argentina and the, you know
I
what I
hear
mean?
you, I hear you, but that's the
Yeah.
thing though. This is just like where like I would say we lived in a fixed microscope that is being drawn to us by the Prem and essentially like
Mm,
American medium, because we all watch the Prem and
yeah.
like
We love
look how bad England is, bro.
That's true.
Fuck that shit. Look at Colombia,
They
bro.
got England have the players, they just don't have the team. That's
Bro, look, but look at Colombia right now, bro. Do
Colombia
you,
would beat England right now. I think
bro,
for sure.
and look, you know where you know where Rios plays? Number 6? He plays in fucking Palmeiras right
Yeah.
now. You know
Yeah.
what? He won futsal Copa America, I think.
Mm,
He won
mm.
like he was a futsal player in 2018. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like, this is what I'm trying to say the difference between it. So it's like, look at him. Look at the passion, man. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it is. And it's a different style of play. Damn, he's trying to play the ball on the ground. Talking
It's-
about Bruno's grabbing the ball. Wait, I don't even have the audio up. Oh, that's facts.
but
That is facts.
so like
So you think we would be better off just growing the league here and getting some homegrown
I
players?
need people to understand what it's like to lose, to get relegated. I need other people to understand what it's like
Mm,
to be the underdog and win. You can't get
mm,
it handed to you. You can't
yeah,
just go to Germany and skip the line.
yeah.
You
That's
can't you
interesting.
can't just go skip the line. And this is what we're bred on in the United States. If you have enough
Dead on.
money, if you have enough money, you can skip the line.
Yep.
If you have enough money, guess what? Just you want to go to Six Flags. You see that line?
Yep.
Flash pass.
Flash pass.
Flash
Just like
pass.
that.
You can skip the line. And this is where I'm saying is that it's a mentality thing. It's a
Yeah.
mentality thing that it's more than just the tactical coach. I need a
Yeah.
mental coach. I need
Yeah.
someone in there like Kevin Garnett telling these guys, you're a dog. Like there's a dog inside of you.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and awaken it. Awaken it. Awaken it. Go to sleep with it. Fall in love with him. Because that motherfucker is gonna be with you forever.
This is facts. And Aaron's hammering in your point, and I feel like I made a similar point to this too. We're watching the Prim for the South American styles. You know, like when you bring a Luis Diaz, a Nunez up, like you're not, you know,
Yes.
that's who the people are excited to see when they come to the team. So
People
you're
and
right
see,
about that.
and
That is big
even
fact.
then, and let's not even say that, but let's add some more of the diaspora. We talk about the Africans.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Absolutely.
the Commonwealth. Let's
Yep.
talk about the English Commonwealth, the
Yep.
Jamaicans, the Nigerians. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Facts.
So it's like I also subscribe to an agenda where it's like if your team won a Premier League in the 1970s, I'm not counting it, bro. Like I need to see some melanin on the field, bro. I need to see some melanin on the field. For,
Show
like
me when the actual athletes got to the game.
you know what I'm saying? Like I need to know where like like there was some
Facts.
real competition, like
Facts.
and so I'm always I'm always gonna like I might not like I said I'm a Chelsea fan through and through, but I'm always gonna love Arsenal for doing what they did early on and fielding a primarily black team.
All
You know,
breakfast, the
you know,
Crystal Palaces,
yeah, exactly. So I'm always a fan of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm Ecuadorian. People see me and they're like, "You're not Ecuadorian," because I just watched the Ecuadorian national team and they
and
just
it's all
look-
brothers.
and I'm like, I'm telling you, this is my kin.
These are
Like
my
this is my kin, bro. So,
Whoa! Oh, sorry, I just watched Rafinha almost score another one. I didn't realize Rafinha was Beckham on this
wait,
damn field.
damn, you ahead of me now.
How did I get ahead of you? I'm at
Bro.
59.06.
How the fuck did you just get ahead of me,
I
bro?
have no idea. Come on,
Oh, Rafinha with almost 2. That's crazy.
bruh. You saw that? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
But
I'm
see,
all
like
right.
so promotion and relegation, it allows people to on like grow the right like personality in the sport. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You
Yeah.
understand what it's like to like think that you were here, you were in the top, you were in the penthouse, and now you down here with everybody else just dugging it out, like
Right.
like dugging it out, and you
Right.
were just like, what the fuck? I was just in the penthouse. Like,
No, you're
how?
right. It's
And it
something
humbles you. It humbles you, bro.
America can't recreate that with, like, obviously we've been able to do it with American football and obviously there's focuses in basketball, right? Without a relegation kind of system, but it just won't work in soccer. And we have the infrastructure. Like, bring USL up, make them a premier league, split the teams up, you know, divide them evenly, and then do a promotion relegation system and see. There's a lot of USL teams that can play in the MLS and smack up MLS. They've done it.
Absolutely. I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Tampa Bay Rowdies, like 4 years ago, was spanking a couple of these teams, bro. Like Tampa Bay Rowdies had a squad 4 years ago. You know, obviously the Oakland Roots last year, the St. Louis's, you know, like, but this is the thing. What kills me is that some of these teams actually do become MLS teams.
Yeah.
And this is what kills me, because it's like, so like I'm from New York City. We were building a team called Queensboro FC, right? A beautiful thing that was gonna be built, owned by David Villa. It was gonna be they were gonna build a stadium in Southside Jamaica, Queens. It was gonna be a beautiful thing for the community.
Yeah.
But then NYCFC deployed a plan to build a stadium in Queens, when their stadium they've been playing in the Bronx and have been playing in the Yankee Stadium since inception.
Right.
So,
which doesn't even look like soccer. Like, I hate watching it on TV.
Absolutely. But then basically, instead of just showing love to something else growing, they just cut the legs off of it. They had a great academy already, basically just swallowed up the academy. So all those kids became NYCFC kids, essentially.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. The idea is gone. And it's like, this is also happening in Indiana. I believe the Indiana team I think Indiana's either getting an MLS team, or they're making,
I think they're getting an MLS team, right?
Yes.
To match with their women's team.
Exactly. And that sucks, because they already have Indy 11, who have a stadium plan in the works.
Yikes.
So now their stadium plan is straight kaboot. And this is where it's just like,
and that's how it started in England, right? Like, different cities got to just build their own clubs and build their own way. It's not like you just got stomped out by the bigger money.
Yeah, people, and even then, it's just like, it's just like, it's a collective pot of money. You win your games, you know what I mean? And like, it makes no sense to me. So how in the world does the Open Cup make sense, but we can't promote and relegate?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
So what happens when a USL team wins the MLS, the Open Cup? I mean, the USL team. What are they going to promote? They should promote.
They get a little check or something, and
no,
then,
but see, that's
they get that exposure. They get some more TV exposure. You're right.
More social media brand partnerships. Like, come on, no one cares about this shit. This is what the USA is too worried about: NIL deals.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, you know what? Fine, have them. But you're not going to get another Michael Jordan. You're going to be upset when all your league, your NBA is Luka Doncic's and Nikola Jokic's and Giannis Antetokounmpo's and Wembenyama's and all this shit. And this now I'm just speaking to a whole issue at large. I'm having an issue at large. Yes, Sherm. They should be. And you know what the thing is, though? It sucks that, all of us don't feel like this is our country. So we don't feel like, you know what I mean?
Like
it's
that
like,
we have a say, or
you know what I'm saying? Because the Mexican Americans, guess who they're rooting for?
They're rooting for Mexico.
The Ecuadorian Americans, guess who I'm rooting for? The Colombian Americans, guess what they're doing right now? The Brazilian Americans, guess what they're doing?
That's a very deeper rooted issue. It's actually helped America more over time, right? The Olympics, whatever. But you're right. It does keep things polarized as well. And it's like people want to connect to a culture, and America itself has no culture. It's the people who bring the culture here who create the culture.
Exactly.
And that's kind of the point of American soccer, right?
And that's the beauty of this team. Like kind of made this team with like the Yunus Musas and the Serginho Dests, who are like the Timothy Weahs, that are like, these are obvious come from immigration. This obviously comes from migration and XYZ. Like
in our
Pulisic's name,
culture to being foreigners, right? Like
first generation Americans, you know what
Right.
I mean? Through and through, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm a first generation American, you know, and I feel I love when I see that, I feel like I'm represented, you know what I mean? I completely, Jesus Ferreira is Colombian, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Those, and you know, he don't get the shine. Why not? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that, like I said, but like what we said, the Nations League, homie's on fire. Like, homie looks like he could do no wrong.
He was doing well, but again, that was the Nations League. Pepe is another one, right? Pepe actually
he could have played from
to go against Mexico to come play for the United States, and it felt good. He's one of them ones, right? He's one of those players that we want to build up. I really like Jedi Robinson. I really like Yunus Musa. Those are like some of my favorite players.
Honestly, I'm a fan of Jedi. I'm a fan of Yunus.
Yeah.
Yunus,
but
I don't
to
know.
your point, they are not necessarily first-gen Americans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are American by, parenthood or by connection. And we need them on the team now, but we do need to get to a point where we have those first-gen Americans who have been here, who grew up here, who grew up in the Texases, who grew up in the Southern Californias, the Georgias, the Floridas. And then I want to see, the Baltimores pop out, obviously DMV, rich history. Like we definitely need more of that. Damn, bro. Yeah. This is firing up a whole new comment. We're gonna have a full podcast on just the state of America. And it's the perfect time now seeing us crash out of this tournament. You know what I mean?
It's just like, and you know what? Sometimes, bro, if I'm Greg, bro, I'm standing on business. Reina, you're gonna have to see that bench, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Fuck your mom, fuck your dad. Straight up, fuck your mom, fuck your dad. Yunus Musa, you in the midfield.
Right.
Like, that's it. I'm sorry. Yunus Musa, Tyler Adams in the midfield. Like, that's my midfield. Like, I don't care. And give me, who's the other person that they had in the midfield? It's Yunus Musa and Weston.
Yunus, and
Tyler. I need my black midfield. I need my black midfield. Facts. I need my black midfield. Facts.
Yeah. And I will say, Gio played the
Weston
best.
McKinney's a tough guy too, low key. He like a teddy bear tough guy, but he gets stat, like he gets hot headed. Like Weston McKinney.
Which one? Who? Weston?
Weston gets hot headed.
Weston, no. Weston don't play. You can tell.
Yeah, Weston's hot headed.
Weston actually, you talk about that little bit of crazy, right? That Gattuso or that.
Yeah.
Weston could be that if we had enough skilled players, but Weston's being forced to be kind of like a skill player. And he's really more, I mean, even for Juventus, he's more of that. I'm up and down the field. I'm making runs. I'm putting it all on for the crest kind of players. So, that would be something I want to see a little bit.
I would love to see a world where like Pulisic, like back in the day, like when he was young, like played that cam position, and you guys just played Weah and Balogun up top. So like imagine playing like a 4-3-1-2 with just you know what I mean, with just Weston McKinney, Yunus Musa, and Tyler Adams at the base, and you got take out the France playbook, midfield coming straight at the cookout. Rabiot is not invited to the cookout, Rue.
Right.
Rabiot is not at the cookout. I don't know what cookout.
Even though shout out to Rabiot because he's done enough. He's done enough.
It's so crazy.
You're right.
How he started over. I'm gonna be honest. How he's like. I think there's a little bit bias there, bro. He's nowhere in the world he's starting over Camavinga, bro.
That's tough. And the only thing I'm giving him is, you know how Deschamps does. Like he if you play well for him, and remember, Rabiot at a time was not added to the French lineup, and he went on vacation, and they called him in after an injury, and he did not. He said, I'm not coming. Like, y'all didn't pick me first. So it's interesting that they've like fully healed, and now he's that starting player. But you're right. Like, Camavinga is coming. Like, it's going to be Camavinga, like all the way. It's going to be Tchouaméni and Camavinga. And now that Conte's back, like, shoot, we don't know how long he'll be able to last.
I mean, he looked like he could go at it for a bit.
Bro, And on the American side, we do have that guy out of Philly, Berchimus. His name's like Nimfasha Berchimus. I saw him in the U17 GA Cup.
I love. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I love random name shouts like this. So I'm gonna need you to spell that out.
Bruh, take a look at that. Throw him in Football Manager. The guy's a
Nerma
baller.
who?
Berchima, Berchimas.
BAR.
Chimas. Nimfasha Berchimas. He's
Charlotte FC.
oh, Charlotte. That's what it is. Yeah. He's 16 years old. He was playing like U15, but he was playing for the U17s, United States team. Ball, and he was one of the better players. He's definitely one of the better players. And there's some brothers on that team too.
Nimfasha Berchimas.
Yeah,
Love that.
Keep that name. Keep that name.
Woo, you heard it here first. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
He's there. I definitely like what AA Ron said. He said, bring them boys to the cookout. You know why Rabio plays? Because his mother complains to the French. Complains the team is too black. That's
no, yo, bro. It feels that way, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I look at Rabio, no, and this is listen, but you know what, Rue? And I love this conversation, Rue. That was what the issue was at first when in the World Cup they were blaming everything on Musiala.
Yeah,
because they were blaming everything on Musiala because of the way that he plays and everything. But once again, you need someone to be able to bridge the gap.
Yeah,
and that person that bridges youth to, and so maybe someone who in your German team might understand the racist plight that black players might go through.
Yeah.
Like maybe a Tony Cruz who sees Vinny Jr. go through the shit that he goes through in La Liga every trip.
Unfortunately, as much of a legend as Tony Cruz is, I think he's so simple. He just wants to play his football and be simple. Because he even, Mesut was talking about that. Mesut was talking about, man, they don't even appreciate the, okay.
So
they
you
don't
bring
appreciate the diversity on Germany. They don't, he was talking about being a Muslim, all of that.
No, bro. Like, and that's the thing. Like, this is an issue that's been happened for a long time. Obviously, like, like the Turkish with Mesut Ozil and all the
Germans.
But like I said, like I could see that Tony Cruz was kind of needed to just balance the locker room out.
Yeah,
balance the locker room out because like
quiet guy.
Yeah, well, Tony Cruz plays with. I'm gonna be honest. Look at his whole team now. Outside of Luka Modric and like they're all brothers.
Fede Valverde.
They're all brothers, bro. They're all brothers, bro. So it's just understanding that like, listen, like guys, these are like Rudiger is my teammate. He's German.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing this right now.
And is German. He's not.
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now. And you know what the truth of the matter is? Musiala is one of the best talents in world football right now. You don't not give him the ball. You don't. We let Lamine Yamal
he's the best player on Germany right now. Like he's the best player they got right now. He's the goal scorer. He's the talisman.
I think outside of what Jude did and stuff, and people and I know like Bayern didn't have a good year, but man, I'm a big fan of Jamal Musiala.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Jamal.
Former Chelsea boy.
I didn't want you to say that because now people think I'm biased. Like
I know.
No, but
no, I mean he's a baller. He's definitely a baller.
He's a baller, dude.
He's definitely a baller. I didn't realize how quick he was. Like I always thought he would be good. Like maybe he was a systemic player and he would be good in like a Pep system or some high possession team. But now seeing him for Germany, and he's only 20 himself. Like
then
him just take over.
And that's the thing too. Like it's a very young game.
Rodrigo getting the sub in the 73rd minute. Not enough. Man, Rodrigo is one of those tough ones where I know he's one of them ones, but he doesn't string a lot of performances together.
It's crazy. He only does he's big game 75th minute plus.
Yeah.
Big game 75th minute plus. You could count on Rodrigo.
Depend on Rodrigo.
Yeah, but just like everyday shift, it's tough. He's just consistent. You know what I mean? And he's just
he's still young too. I think he does a lot better consistently for Madrid now than he does for country. It's tough.
Next year is going to be amazing. Next year is going to be amazing. But like I said, like now they have almost up top they have Vinny, Mbappe,
Endrick, Vinny, Arda Güler.
So that's what I'm saying. So the rotation would be in my head. The rotation in my head would be like I'm starting Vinny,
Vinny, Mbappe,
Mbappe, and
and
Rodrigo,
Rodrigo, right? Yeah.
and then subs would be Brahim, Endrick, Arda.
Who's first? Oh, Brahim is first off the bench before. Yeah, yeah.
No. I'm not saying first. I'm just saying like if I want like
But honestly, like, give me that. Who's first off the bench for you? Give me your opinion and give me what you think will actually happen. Because to your point, I do think it'll be Brahim, Endrick, and then Arda. Right? Arda is coming off an injury, but has had a great Euro. Obviously, Ancelotti is going to have to see how they train. But I mean, I've also seen Endrick. He looks like a true number 9, which is something Madrid have been missing since Benzema.
I think the truth of the matter is that what they're gonna do is that they're gonna lose a midfielder to add the striker, so they could play the 4-4-2 with
Yeah.
Endrick and Mbappe up top.
Yeah.
So what most likely happens is like they get like Tony Cruz is gone, and I think Luka Modric like
He's
might
got one more
resign.
year.
Yeah, he has 1 year.
talked
So
about this a couple weeks ago with my
so
boy.
I'm thinking Shumeni Kamavinga, and there's a world where Arda Güler could start now. Like after this tournament, there's a world. But
It's a ball. I mean, starting is tough with Mbappe, with all that.
Well, I'm just saying in the midfield. Like, let's say if like someone
Yeah.
gets injured or something like that, there's a world. But like, okay, let's go. Federico Valverde, Shumeni.
See, if you go 4-4-2, Valverde has to start.
Yeah, no,
it'll be Vinny and Valverde kind of up the flank. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, no, see, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if like you would do that, but like at that point, I'm going full force. Vinny, Mbappe, Endrick, Rodrigo, and then fucking Federico Valverde and Shumeni in the midfield.
And yeah.
And then
Camavinga? No Camavinga?
No Camavinga. He'll be the sub for the left back, which they haven't found yet. If they get Alphonso Davies, then cool. We'll see it there. But they don't have that left back yet. So
Yeah.
Camavinga has been very well there, and
you don't think Mendy's good enough to claim that position fully? Like he did well this year, obviously.
That is his position. I think that's his position, and I'm not saying I. But if I had to start, like, so look, if I had to start a midfield 3, right? I'm going, like I said, Camavinga, Shumeni, and Federico Valverde. I'm taking out, and if I had to bring an Endrick, it's fucked up. I'm taking out Mendy, moving Camavinga to left back, and then putting Endrick in.
Putting Endrick up top. That's kind of what Ruth Sherman is talking about, the 3-5-2. But he's brought up a real topical question as we're watching Brazil play right now. What is your genuine thoughts on Endrick?
Bro, there's these memes that it'd be like, this guy seems like he was created in like 1980 or 1990. He has a vibe to him.
It's hard to not see it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Look, he's a young kid. He's having fun. He's living his dreams. He's going to Real Madrid. What do I genuinely think about him? His parents raised him, right? And secondly, like, about his game, dude, like, he's built like an ox. Like
he's built like an ox. I've now seen him in person. He's a lot quicker than I've seen on TV. He's a lot quicker. But what I've noticed, now only watching right when he played those friendlies against Spain and England, and then now watching him in person. First of all, I think he would be great to add as a starter to this Brazil team. I think it's really weird that they haven't even tried it out once. But I get that he's young. We don't want to let too much of this go to his head. But I will say that I haven't seen a true 9 of his caliber for Brazil since Fenomeno. And I'm not even comparing him to Fenomeno. I think they're different players even. But in terms of just actual, like, he has a nose for goal. We saw him hit a volley one time against England. We saw him get a tap in against Spain, or maybe that's vice versa. I've seen him make really crazy runs, which gives me an idea that his game IQ is next level. And I've seen his touch, and his touch is good. And I also see that, contrary to most of the Brazilians and most of the type of Brazilians we see, he doesn't seem to want the ball to do flicks and tricks. He seems to only want the ball in front of net. Yeah. And that's pretty impressive. So I'm kind of already drinking the Endrick Kool-Aid, maybe a little too early.
I think you might be a little bit too early, but I'm gonna say my take. And this is where I like, how many young Real Madrid signings actually work out?
Jude. That's it. Like,
And like he wasn't like
unless
a
you
real.
grew up in the academy, right?
You know, like I'm talking about like a real like I wouldn't like because homie was already at Dortmund playing Champions League. I'm talking
Right.
about
That's
like
true too.
I'm
You're
talking
right.
about like pricking up like you know his the Martin Odegaards out of
Right.
like you know
Right.
I'm talking about the
Danny
Jovic's the Jovic's. You know what I mean?
Ceballos.
Like
Yeah.
you know there's other like you know there's other players that I'm missing out on. You know what I mean? But like they sometimes pick up players and you know just let them sleep on that bench sometimes. You
No,
know
100%. 100%.
um and you know with Mbappe, you know Jose Lu left, so you know there's a world where there's obviously Endrick is the guy that they want to play.
Right. Right. You got Mbappe as your talisman now. You have Jude, who really overperformed to the
Yeah,
umpteenth degree, and can play anywhere. You've got all these midfield players who are ballers, and a player like Camavinga, like you said, who can play anywhere. Wow, James coming off now, 80th minute. I mean, he did his thing.
absolutely. He did his job.
He
Absolutely,
absolutely did his job.
absolutely. And then they're putting in the Jorge Carrascal, who used to play for FC Cincinnati, but now he plays on Dynamo Moscow. Beautiful, beautiful player.
Okay. Carrascal.
Jorge Carrascal, who shares a name with the Panamanian Carrascal, who was he's rampant. That guy from Panama, bro. I wasn't really familiar with his game. You know, I had to hit it with the Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not really familiar with your game because homie, he put in a little shift against USA. I was like, Jesus. Oh, look. I love it. The African diaspora in Colombian colors. Did you see that clip right there? I don't know if anyone catch that, but there is a bunch of you know, just the costeños or the caleños of Colombia that people would tell you that those are where, you know, a lot of the African immigration in Colombia went. Well, that wasn't really immigration, you know how that worked, but you know that's where they ended up staying after the whole situation panned out.
Facts,
You know what I
facts.
mean?
After the transatlantic Atlantic trades.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to. But, you know, to what Rue is saying, they do. And this is an issue, once again, Rue. Rue said, I'm starting to see that these kids got to be readier sooner with how young these kids are getting signed and relied on now.
Yes.
And that is true. And that's to another issue that I believe is at whole right now. No one likes defending. The name in the game right now is score as many goals as possible because viewership goes up, the highlight reels go up, the interaction, the engagement on BR football, the 4-3-3. No one is looking at
No one's paying attention
to the defense. No one cares about if like no one is talking about blocking the penalty. People are talking about Ronaldo missing. You know,
Yeah.
like this is just the
Yeah.
world we live in. So they want all these fast little kids. They
Yeah.
want these fast little kids, dude.
But even in terms of center back growth, like I thought, you know, back to Chelsea, and I'm not going to stay on Chelsea, but just Wesley Fofana was too young to like, you know, again.
I mean, even then, Saliba, like people like Saliba, like Deschamps wasn't starting Saliba for a long time.
Right.
And for those reasons, for experience and things of that nature. And people just
and I'm not gonna lie, when Saliba doesn't fully pass the eye test for France, even I mean, I think he played his best game this most recent game, but
you're
you
right,
know,
though.
yeah, I didn't think he was completely out of line saying that, and I'm super surprised that Konate still hasn't gotten a start, but Saliba's done enough. Damn. Brazil still getting running.
Is
Is Endrick gonna get some run in this game?
No, he's
like,
not. He's
Brazil
not.
want to win.
No, they don't need to win. So that's the thing.
Yeah, they don't need to win, but they should.
Yeah. I'm not even going to.
I'm just behind. Okay, I'm just ahead of you. That's why you.
Yeah. So, but back to what Rue is saying. This is the thing about it. Like,
yes,
it's hard to like. It's hard for people to realize, but like the leagues, no matter what league you're at, no one likes Jose Mourinho because he is an absolute code breaker.
Yeah.
He's a code breaker, bro. And
defense.
Holy shit.
Colombians, I'm sorry for you. You guys are getting so close, but Brazil.
No, bro,
Brazil
that man is
really
bad.
losing.
No, that man is bad though. I'm gonna tell you right now. That man
Bore
right there, Border, has not
not to
had
be
his
played with.
shooting boot. He's not had his shooting boots
Ah,
for a
okay.
long time. I think all season, really, to be honest. I believe he still plays in Frankfurt, and his shooting boots have not been there. But you know who they should be playing, which who they're not playing? John Duran, brother. John
Mm,
Duran from Aston Villa.
Villa. Interesting. Colombia are actually stacked. My boy
Yeah,
was
he's like, he looked up like, oh shit, they got John Duran on that
yeah.
thing.
Colombia are actually stacked. No, no, no. You're right, Rue. Actually, you're right. It was with both. It was
It
with
was with
Chelsea
both. It
and
was both.
Inter
He switched up the
and Porto.
dynamic. He switched
I
up the
mean,
dynamic. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
the only team he didn't have the full defensive lineup with is just because they had a bunch of horses on their team was that 2015 Madrid team, which is still one of the best Madrid teams I've ever seen in my life. That was a beautiful. It's so
Yeah.
sad they didn't win more. They won La Liga, but didn't win the Champions League.
I mean,
But
bro, when you're going up against that Barcelona team, but
yeah,
like
not
at least
Barcelona
like
exactly.
think about it, bro. You're that team's rival. Like
Right.
when they think of like when Pep Guardiola was thinking about fuck who, it was always like, bro, you think Pep is losing sleep over Mikel Arteta like he was losing sleep over Jose Mourinho?
No, no, no.
Hell the fuck no.
That was one of the best
Hell the fuck no.
rivalries, like
Bro, inject that's that
2014 through
that's that
2017 Brazil
injected.
and I mean,
That's That's
yeah.
injected, bro. That was that shit that I needed in my coffee. I needed it in my tea. I needed it. I needed to do oil pulling with that to wake up, like to go to sleep. Like I needed Jose
Here comes your boy
Mourinho's.
Endrick. He's coming on the field, by the way.
Oh, okay. 80, just about 10. Damn, this stadium is packed to
Get a
the
little five
rim.
five minute
This shit
run
is
in.
packed to
You're
the
right.
rim.
It's packed. It is
It's
packed here.
packed to the rim. I love this. I love it. Shout
So
out
I
to
just look, so Rue, all of y'all, I want y'all to just pay attention to now what I pay attention to when I'm watching this and just watch the runs Endrick makes. What like I'm really impressed with him as a young guy, to be honest. And we'll
Does he
see.
get
We'll
does he
see
get the
more.
game winner right now? Right now, just shut it up, go crazy. Just the script is scripting, the narrative is alive and well. Endrick is the new Brazilian number 9, and there's
We
just
gonna see. I mean,
all
again,
else, all else.
I'm the first one to tell y'all I'm drinking the Kool-Aid a
I'm
little.
gonna be honest right now. If he scores right now, they go first,
Yes.
and then Colombia plays Uruguay.
And then if that happens, does Endrick start next game? Yes, he has to. Like he has to.
I wouldn't, because then Uruguay goes up against Brazil would go up against Panama.
Yeah, Panama. But that's, I mean,
Yeah,
and then
yo. So then he has to.
he
So
has
then he
to, right?
has to. Yes, yes,
Let him get a
yes.
bigger pep up game, and
Yeah,
then
yes,
maybe
yes,
Brazil
yes.
will look like the Brazil we want them to
I
look
need to
like.
see Colombia, Uruguay. I low-key want Brazil to win this game. Come
I
on,
do
Brazil.
want Brazil to win this game, man. I definitely do.
All right, come on. Vamos. Los últimos dos.
Jay
Last 2 minutes.
San says he missed that. Jay, I don't know what minute you're at, but I'm
He was talking about the border shot. The border
the
shot.
border
That,
shot. Okay, yeah.
He was talking
Yeah,
about the
that one's
border
a tough
shot.
one.
Yeah,
Just
he
not
definitely missed
not
that.
on target today.
Nah, well, he came off. They took off John Cordoba, who got the assist. So I'm kind of confused there, but it is what it is. They need rotation, but I believe Duran deserved the shout instead of Borre. I definitely believe Duran deserved the shot instead of Borre, but let's see. Brazil, you're a little bit ahead of me. We're in the last, let's say, I'm watched the game.
Yeah,
We watched the same.
what minute are you at right now?
I'm at 87-31, but I'm taking a +3 maximum.
Yeah, we probably have +3, +5. Actually, this half's gone by pretty fast, but we've had some
I'm thinking
good
+3.
conversation too. So
I'm
I'm
playing
ready to
+3.
play stop.
What are they bitching at? What are they bitching at? Why are the Brazilians bitching?
Rafinha got cut off. Rafinha is playing like a right wing back. Are they playing 3 in the back right now? It looks like the Brazilian formation shifted a little bit. Bruno G in the middle with Wendell and
wait, who the hell is in the midfield? Is
and
that Joao Gomez? Oh no, it's yeah, you're right. He is playing a wing back though. He's playing a left wing back.
Yeah.
He's playing the left wing back position. They're playing they have Andres Pereira, Douglas Luiz.
Oh right, that's Pereira. I'm getting Pereira and Bruno G mixed up. Bruno G is off the field.
Yes, that's Andres Pereira, Joao Gomez, and Douglas Luiz in the midfield right now.
Douglas Luiz in the midfield.
With Endrick right in front of them, kind of sort of it looks like, and with Vinny all the way up top.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. No, but I see 4 in the back. So is that
It would be Wendell, Eder Militao, if Marquinhos is still back there,
yeah?
and Danilo.
And Danilo, yeah. Okay, so Wendell's playing that right back.
No, that's not 4 in the back because that Douglas Luiz handling the ball at left back. Now they definitely got. They definitely
got
only
3 and they're just
yeah. They sending it. They're sending it, bro. This is the send it. This is no formation. This is what you call the send it.
good. Push them.
He said good. He
Push
said
'em
fuck
forward.
him. He said go.
Yeah,
Send the
go. Look.
fuck. But this is when you could get exposed.
They just got a turnover. Let's see. Who is this? What?
Savio
Savio can
from
ball.
Girona.
Savio can ball. Like,
Bro, super baller.
Savio is a
Did you
baller.
see Girona this year?
No.
Bro.
They
Savio.
So Girona, Getafe were 2 teams I wanted to watch more just because of some of the players, Mason Greenwood, those kind of players. Like, didn't watch a lot though. I don't watch again. I watch Prim almost religiously. I'll watch La Liga if Madrid or Barca are playing against whatever team. It's just so much to watch, man.
Nah, yeah,
But Savio, now I know. I am now familiar. Ooh, Pereira made a good run. Oops, did I just kick you in the face, my puppy? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were down
there. Yeah, it's so funny. The animals always catching strays.
Catching stray elbows.
Bro, my fucking animals be popping out under the bed while I'm just walking and they just catching straight clotheslines. I'm like, I apologize, bro, but I'm celebrating this goal. Like you're gonna have to find somewhere to go.
So we got five extra minutes.
Oh, you got it on the money. You said 5. I don't know where they got 5 from, though. They only been 1 yellow card.
It's been moving. One yellow card, what, this half?
Yeah. But still, though, you know what I mean? That means there was no real rustle and bustle. Like, what the fuck going on?
They want to give Endrick and Savio just a little bit more time.
They said.
Yo, for some reason, between Endrick, James, there's another player. I don't know if it's Memphis is Puma. These players are wearing these New Balances, and it's really making me want to try New Balance, bro.
It's
New Balance has one colorway.
Bukayo Saka.
Saka. Is this? Yeah, it is Saka.
No, Saka got the cool. So Saka, see, now this is where we get to talk about more stuff. So Saka got this New Balance collab with this brand from Queens called Ameliando. So he has his own colorway with Ameliando, who's also giving cosigns like clothes to KD, a bunch of athletes, but they're a big brand. And yeah, that he has like that bay white, off white, and like copper New Balance. Like the bottom is like copper, like where the studs are, and the whole top is like this like beige off white color. Super gas.
Oh,
super
those
gas.
white ones. Yeah. So he's the only one who has those New Balances.
Yeah. Those are the Bukayo Saka New Balances. You could show them. I would say put them.
I'm about to pull them up right now.
I would say pull them up. They're clean. They're clean. Obviously, if you're a baller, fashion. I don't care how much of a baller, like how much you think you're not fashionly like. You knew that you wanted what cleats, and that to me is more fashion sense than a lot of people. Like, bro, this shit. Oh my.
Yeah. Yep. Couldn't get it done. Take a look at this. Is this what you're talking about? Let me show you.
So Colombia has to play Panama, bro. They're going to the final, bro. Brazil, Uruguay. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's gonna be an intense one too. And that or go home.
There goes the Amelion doors right there.
Yeah. Okay. So that's these joints right here over on the left side.
Yeah, $249 is ridiculous.
Bro,
that's how much cleats used to be, right? Kind of sort of maybe. Nah, 179.
Like that's how the high-end cleats have always been. Nike and Adidas came out with their like 3-tiered system. And I think I always hovered in the middle tier, right? Like I never got the Mercurial. I got the like Mercurial.
Yeah, you got He said I didn't get the Mercurial Vapor. I got the Mercurial Steams.
Yo, facts. Rouge Sherm said I need the Total 90s to come back. The Total 90 Laser 2s, my favorite boot ever. My favorite boot of all time.
I was a Addy Zero merchant for sure.
Addy Zero. I didn't do Addy Zero, but I did the X series when they came out with the X series. That like felt like a sock, but they had like, ooh, hold on. We seeing some crosses. coming into the box. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got 1 minute left. Brazil
Oh
is
yeah,
really trying to.
yeah.
Yes,
Yo,
you see
Savio
this.
has a touch, bro.
Endrick 1-2. Andres Pereira. And you're right behind me. You'll see it in a second. My bad, bro. I just
No, you're
getting
good.
too
You're good.
excited.
You're good. You're good. No, that's the energy I need when I see people watching footy. I don't
Oh,
want to see. I don't want nobody with no timid energy. This is the beautiful sport. We show beautiful energy. Ay, ay, ay. Andres
Yes.
Pereira from Fulham. From
Yes.
Fulham. He does this day and night, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know him, he is the creator at Fulham right now.
Yeah.
When you go to Craven Cottage and you're looking for the Brazilian magician, you might think it's Willian, but no, his name is Andres Pereira. He's in the midfield and he's connecting the dots. He's taking the penalties. He's taking the free kicks. He's looking up. He's looking for Rodrigo Muniz and he sees him making a run in behind. Think, boom, assist. Beautiful, man. Underrated player, man. Man United.
Definitely an underrated player.
Man United, did him dirty. Did him dirty. Sent him back to Brazil, bro.
He went back to Brazil after that.
Yes, and then Fulham picked him back up.
Probably the best thing that could have happened to him, though. He could have you talk about a Man United player, Zanazai. Remember that guy?
Yo,
Exactly.
what the hell?
Where did he go?
You just said you just said a name. What's up, Bob? My cats just woke up. They over here just like, yo, you shut up already, bro.
Game.
It's game.
Game over. I thought it's about to be for you, like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, they're livid.
And Brazil are livid, and yet again, you get the crowds around the.
The Colombia streak lives.
The Colombia streak lives again.
The Colombia
25 games unbeaten. Can Colombia go ahead and win this tournament? Like they're gonna have an easy route.
They're trying to recreate the energy for this World Cup from the '94 World Cup. You know
right.
What I mean? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The refs. Nobody was
being paid. Who knows if it was Pablo? Who knows if it was
who knows who sent the shots? But man, Copa America has definitely had one theme so far, and the refs and the officiating have been abysmal.
Officiating is a big note in the Copa America. We already know how the style of play, but the refs need to add to it. They don't need to take away from it, and it's problematic. I don't think this game was refed as poorly as the USA Uruguay game, but
no, and some would say the Mexico Ecuador game there should have been a couple penalties for Mexico.
Oh yeah, there were some penalties in the stadiums. I saw a couple of fight videos break out on social media.
Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't go to that game. Like I was gonna go to that game, and let me not say I couldn't go because of work, but the Ecuadorian in me said nah, let's I'm gonna be an average, I'm good. I'm also a New Yorker. So let's chill out.
And just cool out.
Let's chill out. And you know what? Sure. We did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? We did the job without me there. So job done. But yo,
I would say still, even though some of our conversation was even more interesting, this was still one of the more interesting games in Copa America. I think they did it right. It was good to see these two teams play.
The atmosphere. Look at the stadium. The reason why it translates. The atmosphere in the stadium is going to translate into the game. And we've seen this in the Prem. We've seen this worldwide. That's just what happens. It translates. And I'm happy that, when two big juggernauts, Alexi Lalas didn't want to call Colombia a juggernaut. He kind of slighted them and said, when you get these two juggernauts, and then he kind of said, well, whatever, Brazil. And then I was like, listen, they're both big teams at this point. You don't disrespect Colombia.
They got players. And obviously now Colombia has shown, honestly, because I don't think Brazil played poorly, but I do think Colombia played better this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Colombia was the better team.
They've played. If you've been watching CONMEBOL qualifiers, not saying that you need to be, but if you have been, this has been Brazil's narrative, and this has been Colombia's narrative. This is how they've been playing. This is how Venezuela has been playing. Venezuela is, I believe, 4th right now in CONMEBOL qualifiers. I think there's like 1 or even 3rd. They might it's basically Argentina, Brazil, and then then Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, all there.
I didn't realize Venezuela was so good. I've been sleeping on Venezuela.
So it's not let's not say so good. Let's not say so good. But you know what? it's something of that like the Morocco-esque. Not saying they have those talents, but I'm just saying when you have those same players playing with each other for such a long time, it just builds something.
Yeah, yeah. It's lightning in a bottle chemistry kind of thing.
Yeah. See, Lala's definitely got to put respect on Colombia, bro.
Yeah, put some
Especially after
respect
they
on that
whooped
name.
that US
Yo, this
5-1.
this quarterfinal looks great. Uruguay, Brazil, Colombia, Panama, Venezuela, Canada, which will be a really good one.
And then my boys,
And then
my
your boys
boys.
against Ecuador. Hey, listen, we gonna be live. We gonna be watching these games.
No,
And coming
July
down
4th, July 4th. What are you doing? What are you doing
July
July
4th.
4th?
So look, July 4th, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. I'm gonna be kicking it. But you know we got El Tráfico also. I don't know.
It's on July 4th?
It's literally on Thursday, July 4th, El Tráfico at 7:30 at Rose Bowl Stadium. At Rose Bowl Stadium. If you don't got your tickets, matter of fact,
Are you going?
I am actually, hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. I also need to tell folks while y'all are on the stream, if anybody is in LA or near Vegas or in just this region, I am doing a giveaway for 2 tickets to Vegas for the quarterfinal, which will now be Uruguay and Brazil. That seems like a crazy final, and I'm doing a giveaway. All you have to do is follow me on 3 platforms: Instagram, Eat Pray Ball; TikTok, Eat Pray Baller; and YouTube. Subscribe, youtube.com/@eatprayball, and then hit me in the chat. I'm gonna put a post up, but I am giving away these tickets coming
That's
up July
ridiculous.
6th.
That's ridiculous, guys.
Nino's like, I want to get in on this now, bro.
You
What's up?
bugged out. I was like, I'm like, I just looked at my phone, like, make sure, like, guys, I'm going crazy. I just heard what I heard. Honestly,
Hey,
you
let
might
them
have
know.
to, you might have to clip. When is that game? That game's in a
That
couple
game
of
is
days.
literally, that's why it's a flash giveaway.
Listen, I'm gonna
That
tell you
game is
right now.
literally this Saturday.
You might have to clip this whole thing right now.
Yes,
Turn it into a
yes.
little content reel, guys. This is the deal that you don't want to miss this
This is
game.
crazy.
This is a Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, a
Las
beautiful
Vegas. Air
stadium,
conditioning.
air conditioned. Yes, in the heat. You want to be cool. You want to have drinks. You got the vibes. These teams are playing at peak levels right now. Make sure to follow my boy Matt at
Absolutely. Come follow me on all platforms. All I ask is you join the community. That's it. Come join me and Camino. Come join these watch parties. Come talk. Come watch these games. Come become a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna broadcast it a little bit wider, but let me get back to El Tráfico, which will be Thursday. I'm just trying to make sure I have tickets. I'm a season ticket holder of LAFC. I'm a big fan. And I believe it's our home game. So I gotta double check but I don't think so because it's a special game at the Rose Bowl. So I don't think I have tickets because I would be giving those away too. Because I'm gonna be big chilling. I'm gonna be in some pool somewhere, just trying to enjoy the rest of the week.
All right. Well,
Sherm says Lala's got to put respect on Colombia, just like we've been saying. Absolutely.
I'm gonna be very deep in Ecuadorian warfare.
Exactly.
See,
wait,
it's not.
When is that? Is that game Thursday? Wait a minute. Am I tripping?
You're not tripping.
It's at 6 p.m.
It's at 6 p.m.
Oh my God.
You are
Am
not
I gonna have to
tripping.
change my plans and go live, my boy? What?
Listen, we could go. You could join my live. We could come here. We could do
Wait,
what.
are you going live?
I could go live on Twitch, but I don't got restream, so you're gonna have to teach me this because
I will. I'm gonna patch you in on this because this.
But I could, but I feel like we're building, the people, Rue, the guys pulling up here. I feel like we could just come here. You know what I'm saying? The guys,
community.
the community is building. They know who we are already. But yeah, I'm gonna be here. Like, I'm gonna show you what I be wearing, bro. I'm telling you, like, I got the Ecuadorian jerseys. I put it over my head like a talent, like a bandana. I'm out here just, you know what I'm saying? I got the Ecuadorian,
This man is
cumbia.
gonna be decked out.
Ecuadorian cumbia playing. I said we're not doing barbecues on July 4th. Only fritadas, because we only fritadas, baby. Because we smoking the Argentines, baby. We eat
I'm telling
fritadas.
you, smoking on a loud pack.
Yes, let's go. But honestly, I'm just happy that we got that far. But you know what? Last 2 times we played them, we've only lost 1-0. So this is a knockout match. We hold out to 0-0. You never know. Everything after 90, everything after 90 is a toss up. You know what I mean?
Win or go home. Facts.
So Matt, I'm appreciate you. Let me rerun
that schedule back. So Thursday, we have Argentina, Ecuador. Keep it locked. Keep it locked on the Instagram because Camino, maybe we can do a little share part and have you go live on these things, and I'll patch in remotely and just say what's up.
Yes, we could do that.
That would be dope. That's actually what I've been wanting to do for a long time. Just keep it going. I don't want these watch parties to fade out. Then Friday, hold the phone because I don't know how hungover Camino will be, how angry or happy he'll be after Thursday's night, 4th of July night. But then Friday, July 5th, hold the phone. We got Spain versus Germany at 9 a.m.
I'm there, but
Spain
I don't got
versus-
Spain winning. I'm there. Hello,
He's
hello,
got
Matt.
Spain. We got
Matt,
Portugal.
no, I got Germany, bro. I got Germany. I got
He
Germany
said,
winning the whole
he
thing.
said I got Spain, but I got Germany. Spain, Germany at 9 a.m. Portugal, France at noon.
No, wait, both in the same day?
Both in the same day.
You're
bro.
lying.
Both back to back.
So
Back
that's
to back.
Thursday, Friday. That's my
Don't-
Thursday, Friday right now.
That's Friday morning. Thursday night we got Argentina, Ecuador.
So the day, everybody's day off.
Bro, everybody's day off. Y'all better tap in.
Wait,
with
today was wait. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, so we got tomorrow's the 3rd, and then we got the 4th. So the end of this week is about to be crazy. The end of this week is about to be crazy for soccer.
Well, we
fans.
got some. Guess what? Tomorrow's the first day in a long time that
Yeah,
there is no ball.
no ball on.
What the fuck am I gonna do? What are we doing?
I don't even know. I'm trying to find a.
You only eat. You must be only eating and praying, right? Because there's
Bro.
no ball. There's no ball.
You know, there's always ball though. Even if we in the backyard with it, we gonna.
Nah, fuck yeah, absolutely. But
gotta find
tomorrow we are nutrition
Tomorrow
channel.
we prepping. Tomorrow we gonna prep.
Tomorrow we prepping. Yeah.
Prep,
We,
because Thursday, Friday, Saturday is gonna be crazy. Thursday,
Nah,
Friday,
yeah, this- I
Saturday.
gotta-
I'll give you
I
a little
have-
taste of Saturday too. Saturday, England, Switzerland, then Netherlands, Turkey.
and that's it. And then we get into the Copa America vibes. Copa
Then we get to
America.
Copa America.
So then you got I'm assuming Brazil, Uruguay one of these days, right?
I think Brazil, Uruguay is Sunday, but I don't see it right now.
Because it just finished. So when is Panama? Colombia?
Panama, Colombia is. Let's actually go to the bracket so we can freaking see these games.
Oh no, Vinny misses the next match.
Vinny oh, that's right. Yellow card. Reminder, Vinny misses the next match. Rusherm says, I've already blocked off Thursday and Friday from coaching. My dog. Hey, pull up.
If anybody needs me,
Hey,
don't.
and bring the kids too. Tell the kids to hop on the stream. We'll all be here chilling. Like, these are games that ballers need to watch for sure. So look, July 4th, Thursday, Argentina, Ecuador. July 5th is going to be Venezuela, Canada. July 6th, which is going to be that Saturday, is Uruguay, Brazil. And that same day, July 6th, will be Colombia, Panama. So we got a lot. We got a lot going. We got a lot going this weekend. Block it off. Block off your schedules. Come tap in with us. We gonna be, again, it's gonna be live. It starts Thursday night. It starts 4th of July night with Ecuador, Argentina, the first knockout stage of the Copa America, and it only gets up from there. Again, I repeat, Friday morning. Don't stay out drinking 4th of July. Don't stay out shooting fireworks, because Friday morning between France and Portugal and Germany and Spain, we got a morning for us. You know what I mean? And then it goes up from there. So then Saturday. So Camino, yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you tomorrow, and maybe we can coordinate a little bit more, because that'll be fun to just keep the watch parties going as we
Absolutely. Like I mean, like I said, yeah, I would love to find a way to, just keep building on also the community that we have, the people like that you have, people already know what we're talking about, know the vibe that we're bringing on. So if there's a way that even if I'm streaming on, you call into mine, that it, still shows up on Eat Pray Ball.
That's possible too.
That kind of, so it could just kind of like just brings it, it's still the same umbrella, but just showing other channels and other formats, because my format is just way more like you got the whole thing. I'm on my Shannon Sharp. And I want people to have that too. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that.
I want people, like, I just, I want to encompass the whole
everything. That's the
everything.
culture. That's the culture we're trying to
build.
build.
You know what I mean? I want you to see the passion that it is when I'm singing my national anthem.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
We gotta have that. Do you have that clipped out anywhere? We might.
No. You're gonna. I never really have it on, because I I need to hear the music in order
Yeah.
for me to.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
and I don't want to get no copyright infringement. So
For
like
sure,
I
for
don't know. So I mute the microphone and just start singing. Everybody just sees me like this and stuff like that. But
Nah, we just need you need to pull out your phone and just clip one for Instagram one
yeah,
time.
no, I
We need to
definitely
see
do.
that.
I definitely do. But listen, man, I definitely want to tap in with you for any of these games. But look,
Yeah.
I want to appreciate you for giving me. I'm screen recording this right now. It's just a little disclaimer, but letting you know, Matt at Eat Pray Ball, I appreciate you for showing me love, letting me join in on these calls. The community for having facts, having good ball knowledge. That's what I'm all about. And these guys know what they talk about. They have great
Absolutely.
opinions. He's building and fostering something beautiful here, and I'm just very grateful to be a part of it.
My dog.
And we gonna just keep building, man.
We'll
There
building,
might be another
right.
gauntlet coming soon. We're not gonna spoil anything, but there might be some more things in the work,
We got
guys.
some things coming. We
Follow
definitely
Eat Pray Ball. Follow me on Instagram at El Camino, and I got a new thing that's on TikTok called Camino's Corner, where I'm just leaving my predictions over there, and it's catching hot fire because I'm 8 for 8 in the Euros, guys.
Yo, if you're sports betting, you might want to follow El
Or if you
Camino.
just want to be vibes, I'm not a financial advisor. If you just like to, if you like, you remember Paul the Octopus in the World Cup of 2014, I think it was the octopus that was
Yes.
dropping down and
Yes.
predicting who was. I'm just him again, bro. I don't need to be, gambling. I don't even have to be all that. It could just be, listen, guys, I just know ball. I just know ball.
And so far he hasn't been wrong.
So listen.
Check him. El Camino is right here on Instagram. Is that the same on TikTok? El Camino?
No. So right now, I'm going into a whole transition.
Okay.
But right now, everything. So right now, Twitch, it's Camino's Corner. TikTok, Camino's Corner. Everyone knows me on IG right now as El Camino, but it's slowly transitioning over eventually. But yeah, man, that's what we're doing, and I appreciate you. So just you Immortals, Javi, giving every footy in the United States a platform that it rightfully deserves.
Yes.
So
for the right people too,
absolutely.
The Lexi Laws of the world will always have a platform, but we're trying to just kind of show, and this is for people, and like I appreciate, some of the regulars who tap in here who aren't here. Sir Excellence taps in from Sao Paulo. We got Bree who taps in from South Africa. So it's also showing people around the world that there's people that this passionate about the sport, and that's kind of why growing this community, showing that we got Rue Sherm out here, that we got Jay Sands out here, you know what I mean? Like showing people that, there's a community here. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Absolutely.
Doing this kind of stuff.
We love everybody hit the follow if you could, and keep Ecuador in your prayers. You know what I mean?
Keep Ecuador in your prayers for Thursday. Keep Ecuador in your prayers for Thursday.
Thank you again, bro. Hope
Absolutely.
you stay cool, bro. Stay cool in this weather, man.
Bruh.
Stay cool. It's hot.
Y'all can't see it, but I'm sweating.
No, bro. Like you can't even see my hat right now. I'm fucking losing hair. I'm losing my hairline, bro, because of this sweat. This shit's fucked up. I'm out, bro. I'm out. All
right, Camino. Appreciate you.
Always, bro. Peace and love, guys.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I met Camino. I've known of him, I think, a little bit, but I met him doing the gauntlet stuff with the Immortals that we just did this Friday. More coming with that. That's going to be hella fun. I can already, the vibes that we already are creating, it's going to be a brilliant partnership in terms of just the footy excitement, the footy culture, the knowledge, all that stuff. So bringing the kids into it and showing some of the young ballers who are out there. And let me tell you, they were balling. That's going to be real fun. So stick around for that. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, Brazil not getting it done. Coming in second place. They're going to play Uruguay on Saturday. First, we're going to see Argentina play Ecuador. My boy Camino's home team. We're going to see how they do. It's time to go. It's time to get out of here. I'm sweating. The lab has been great today. The games have been great today. Today has been a great day of footy. And hopefully more to come. Again, a lot of excitement and anticipation for Thursday and Friday morning. Don't want to put too much on it because, again, if you expect too much out of the Euros, it's going to bore you. It's going to bore you to sleep, like big facts. Luckily, today wasn't one of those days, and hopefully Friday won't be one of those days too. So we got more coming. Keep it locked. Please subscribe. The YouTube will show within 24 hours. What the next live parties are, and we're gonna go from there. outside of that, hope you guys enjoyed the ball, enjoyed the convo like we did, and we gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gonna play one of these interesting songs I found on here. We royalty free out here, you know, no copyright out here. Yeah, Colombia, 25 unbeaten. Can they win this tournament? They starting to feel like favorites to me. We're gonna see what Brazil does against Uruguay. More to come in the Copa America. I will holler at y'all ballers. Again, tap in with us Thursday. That'll probably be the next time you see anything coming in terms of live stream. But definitely more content coming. And then, you know, Friday, Saturday is going to be crazy. Happy 4th of July to y'all. And we'll see you on the next one. We out. Peace.